So, guys, we're live, guys. We're live. We're live, guys. We're live. We're live, my people. You, my people, we're live, guys. It's a Sunday night football, guys. Sunday hangout, guys. We live, we're live, we're live. Like the vid, like the vid, like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Guys, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. It's a beautiful Sunday, guys. Beautiful Sunday. We're gonna talk about Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, and Halland. I have a separate stream in the middle where we're gonna have a serious conversation about Halland, and also we're also gonna talk about the UCL game three, the what's called the UCL coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday. Guys, we're also gonna have another discussion about judging Klopp because I'm seeing some Liverpool fans saying Klopp out, Klopp out, Klopp out. We're gonna have a discussion about Klopp. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about, guys. Like the vid, like the vid, like the vid. And Blue Eyes, you have to answer for your crime, brother. Remember, I warned you. I warned you, brother. You have to answer for your crime. We all warned you about Ellen Haaland, but you never listen. You have to answer for your crime, but you have to. I'm expecting you in this team soon. You have to answer for your crime, guy, brother. So like the vid, like the vid, like the vid. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yo, my people, how on a day now? Beautiful Sunday, guys. Beautiful Sunday. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday, guys. Guys, it's gonna be a long ass hangout tonight. Some serious conversation will have to be made today. Some received will have to be played today, and some bold and weird ass conversation will have to be made.
Oh,
Alan,
for real.
Klopp, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester City, Man United. We're gonna have a serious conversation, and a lot will have to be spoken today, guys. Thank you, God, for giving us football, my Lord in heaven. A separate stream I have intact where we're gonna talk about Haaland. Another stream also we're gonna talk about judging club because Liverpool fans are already saying it. They want him out. Is it too early? But do they have to give him time, or has it get to the limitation where club has to go? We're gonna have that discussion too. But before that, guys, like the vid, smash the like button, guys. And for people who are watching, if you're at work and after this team, guys, before you watch the show, if you want to watch it back again, please, guys, make sure you watch the advertisement, guys. Make sure you watch the advert. The advert also help in terms of payment and everything, guys. I beg making a watch advert too. We don't do Akin and Popo here. We don't do Tom and Jerry. Just try to watch the advert. It also help the channel to grow also too. So Tosin, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. Thank God for another beautiful day.
Yeah,
Let's talk football, man.
yeah, beautiful Sunday, guys. Beautiful Sunday. Where do I start from? Where do we start from? Well, firstly, let's start with Liverpool. Tosin, your honest conversation about Liverpool. It is okay. Has club been founded out, or has Liverpool just regressed, or what
I'm
do you
gonna be
think has?
honest. I didn't watch Liverpool this weekend, so I can't really give you a full answer on that. But
Mhm,
um,
mhm.
have they been bad, or what's the situation?
They
They
look so,
conceded three to Brighton. I saw.
yeah,
So,
they look so bad. Hmm.
but no, I mean, what I take from it is that maybe the team isn't like they're still trying to get better or something
Mm-hmm.
along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's still early in the season, so you can't really come to conclusions. But yeah, I think Liverpool overall, their midfield is terrible. They
Mm-hmm.
have no strikers. I mean, their strikers, Salah is underperforming. Um, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to do a lot. I mean, to get back to the level because City and Arsenal, they're raising the level right now.
Mm-hmm.
City mostly,
Yeah.
obviously.
We're gonna go to City. But looking at Liverpool, because remember they lost to Napoli 4. This season they've been looking very, very poor. Especially Van Disney. He has been looking very, very suspect this season. And is it the high time to start calling that club, or is it too early to call that club? We're gonna get to club, but in terms of Liverpool as a home, as a team, do you think Liverpool's starting to be realistic at that this club is not going forward, is regressing? We gotta do something to this club, or what do you think going forward?
Is that for me?
No. Tosin. Liverpool. Do you think it's that time for the fans to have to have to go to the owner and tell the owner our club is not going is not going forward? We have to do something with this club,
Wait, how are
or
they
do
not
you think
going
they need
forward?
to be
What?
patient?
I mean, like, bro, they spent a lot this summer. They spent on a striker that right now, at least for the moment, can't get into their starting 11,
Mm-hmm.
and they still have pieces. Like, it's not like they're you know devoid of any talent on the team or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're still a good team. So, but their pressing, I heard that their pressing schematics aren't as good.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe that's one of the areas they may miss. I don't want to sound like everyone else saying they miss Mane, but like I don't think it's that deep. But in terms of their pressing schemes,
Mm-hmm.
I think they do miss Mane on that front.
Tosin, if not for Alisson Becker this weekend, Liverpool could have lost 7 or 6, 7 or 6-3. It
Wow,
could have been a disgrace in Anfield. The
wow.
amount of chances Brighton was seeing at Anfield, I was like, is this Liverpool I'm watching or different thing entirely? Leonardo Trossard turned Anfield into different thing entirely. I do not understand what's going on with Liverpool. I don't. And I keep see, Tosin, I keep saying it again. Virgil van Dijk is on forward watch. He's looking very, very suspect. He's very suspect. Looking suspect. He needs to be speaking about too because Liverpool are trying to say, give him time, just came back from injury. He has been looking very suspect. He has been. So what do you think, Tosin?
Of what?
Van Dijk, Liverpool, and Arnold. Especially Arnold and Van Dijk, they have been those two of them. Oh my god.
Yeah, with Trent Arnold, it's really sad. You could just see like there's like a whole every winger in the world wants to face Trent at this moment. They fancy themselves going one on one with Trent, and Trent just looks super vulnerable right now. And
Mhm.
I think it's a situation where it'll be a struggle to get his confidence back. I
Mhm.
don't think he'll make the World Cup squad. Um, and yeah, he's gonna have to gain his confidence back because his confidence is in the gutter right now. Everyone is just absolutely toying with him. Like he cannot like he's always been a poor defender, but there have always been moments where he's like passable, passable
Mhm.
defensively, because and what he does going forward outweighs, his defensive shortcomings. But
But
at this
those people
point,
are already
it's
putting the blame on Klopp. They said he's too stubborn and he's too loyal to the players. Is it true, or do you think he needs to be given some leeway?
Klopp's stubbornness tactics. Yeah, I can't speak on the stubbornness tactics part because I don't really watch Liverpool like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, from afar you can just see like the personnel in their midfield is just not. Um,
Dyer said, I'm worried. I won't lie. I wasn't worried until Trossard owned us at Anfield. Damn.
Scored a hat trick, right?
Yeah, he scored an hat trick.
So
That was a damn good thing.
three hat tricks in the Premier League this
Yeah, it's
weekend.
the first
Wow.
time after Andre Ashavin against Arsenal 2009. Is it 9 or 8? If I'm not mistaken. He is the first player after Ashavin to score a hat trick in Anfield. he is the first player to do that.
But I'm saying like there were 3 hat tricks scored altogether this week, this
Yeah.
match day.
Mm-hmm.
Like Foden and Holland, and now man,
Yeah, it
that's a
was sad.
lot of
But
goals.
Tosin, Klopp playing this way, Liverpool playing this way, this might get Klopp sack. Because if they keep losing matches week in and week out and there's no performances, then no changes in the lineup, FSG might be forced to let go of to let go of Klopp. Do you see them sacking Klopp or they're gonna give him time?
Wow, you're talking about sacking Klopp?
Yeah. Or do you just think he's gonna walk away? Because remember he has this issue when he was in Mainz, the same thing with Dortmund. Remember that he has the same issue when he was like, I just want to walk away. This is not I don't want this team anymore. I want to
So
walk away.
is that so you're saying is he gonna leave or are they gonna fire him? What are you
Yeah.
asking?
My belief is I think he will just walk away. But I don't think FSG will sack him because they don't have the money to pay him. Because he just signed a 2-year contract close to 2026. So he has like 4 more years, if not 3 more years in his contract. They have to pay him huge money to let him go out of his contract. Do they have the money? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because this Liverpool team for me, instead of them progressing, they are regressing down. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean I can't fully speak on Liverpool, man. Like go to others, go to others. Let's see what they say.
Carl, how you doing? I'm gonna come to your club. Don't worry. We have a special to
Mm.
talk about them.
Báwo ni Abiola?
Liverpool. Give me your take on Liverpool. What is going on? Klopp, Liverpool, Van
No,
Dijk.
it's very simple. And I talked about this earlier on today. It's a very simple problem.
Mm-hmm.
When you've gone toe to toe with another club and get over 90 points and come short twice,
Mm-hmm.
losing the Champions League final, it takes its toll mentally.
Yeah.
It takes its toll to go again, 38 games to
Mm-hmm.
compete again. It becomes extremely hard. So I mean, still the same players, still the same coach.
Mm-hmm.
They're still decent, right? But not like they were before. It's hard. It's absolutely very, very difficult to go again. And also because they play this high intensity, high pressing game, they've
Mm-hmm.
done it 3 times or 4 times and come short in the league. 98 points, 92 points. I think the other one was whatever points it was. It's hard. So, normally and Pep talks about this all the time that whenever somebody wins the league, the next year they kind of flatline, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they just don't have the drive to go to the next layer. What this man is doing with this club is unusual. There's only Sir Alex Ferguson who did it back in the day, and there's a reason for that. It's very hard. So
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, yes, they haven't done well, but it's hard to get that juice again to go again. It happened last year. Now we just dropped a lot of points in like January, February. That's why they caught up with us. We were
Yeah.
13 points clear at one point in time, but they found the energy to go again. And they probably will again. They probably find the energy to kickstart the season again and still drive for a top 4 spot at least. But my argument is it's hard. It's very, very difficult to go again after losing out, by a point twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Do you think Klopp's problem? See, because me as a fans watching up, and I've been saying to Liverpool fans, Van Dijk and Hannold are getting exposed. Go back to back three. Play Arnold as a wing back. Play Matip, Van Dijk, and somebody beside him making it three.
Konate?
Then play Robertson or Temicas. Then Arnold in a wing back where Arnold doesn't need to do much defensively, but he can also go forward in terms of hurting opposition because he's good at passing the ball and doing so much stuff going forward. You can do that as a manager because okay, my plan is not working. I got a plan B where the players I have right now, let's take the back three. Then let's see how far we can go. Then when the transfer window opens in January or in the summertime, we can revamp what needed to be revamped. Or do you think Klopp is being stubborn? He doesn't want to switch.
Look, they wanted to get a midfielder in the
Mm-hmm.
summer to um, to play. I think Klopp, his idea was maybe to play a double pivot with Fabinho,
Mm-hmm.
or like have options like with a 3 rotation of Fabinho, Thiago, and the signing they wanted, Chouameni,
Mm-hmm.
and then he would have a lot of attacking options up front. But he went to Real Madrid, and unfortunately, Klopp stupidly did not have a plan B. So, and now they're trying to get Arthur. Arthur is trying. They think Arthur could be their savior this season to help with those midfield issues. But I mean, what's important for Liverpool is that Trent gets better,
Mhm.
because if Trent is playing like this and he's a target, I think they're in trouble, because like all the creativity on that team
Mhm.
comes from Trent
Yeah, yeah,
mostly.
good.
So, and if he's not up to speed, you know, like mentally,
The thing about Trent is something's not right, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Mental, something's not right with that kid.
yeah,
If you look at
he's
his body language when either he gets done, he doesn't track back. He's on his knees. He looks completely out of confidence. Something's not right with the kid.
Hmm.
And you can have some sympathy because you think about him being as your friend or even being as it's for some people like even that their child. Something not right with this kid. I
Hmm.
watched the other, I think a game that they lost recently. I can't remember what game it was, where the guy wasn't even running back and he stood there and was watching. It's like shocked. Something ain't right, man. I don't know what it is.
Do you
Maybe
think because of the England not calling him up, it may
Southgate's
be
not.
in his head?
Abdullah Southgate's not a serious human being, Joe. He's not a serious human being. I don't. You got, they're not winning anything. The fact that Southgate doesn't call him is irrelevant. Southgate doesn't know what he's doing.
I know Saudi is not. I know that for sure.
So
Saudi is a bomb as a manager. I know that
yeah,
for
I
sure.
mean, I'd rather have Serena Bigman manage the England team. She'll probably take him further than Southgate will, because she knows her stuff.
Yeah, good.
This guy doesn't know what he's doing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, good.
Oludoni.
Abdul, Liverpool. What is going on with Liverpool? Abdul regrets. What exactly is wrong with Liverpool? And Virgil van Dijk. See, I would apart from Henderson and Milner, Van Dijk is the closest to them in terms of captain and leader in that team. But he's been getting exposed a lot. Yes, I know Arnold doesn't defend, but Van Dijk, I call him Van Disney. He's getting what is going on with Liverpool, Abdul?
Yeah, big of it, everyone.
Abdul, we can't hear
Um,
you.
uh, don't worry, don't worry. I've got a deep voice, so I'm gonna start shouting very soon.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so big up everyone.
what's up?
Yeah, um, I think what is for me personally, I've been expecting this to happen with
Wow.
Liverpool because Klopp, in a way, seems not to believe in rotation of players per se. So Klopp doesn't mind. Once you are fit, once you're recovering, he can use you for 1 million straight games. He doesn't care. So I think sort of maybe they just some of the players have become flat and have become um, possibly psychologically exhausted in a way. So we don't see the kind of impact we used to see from them. Um, for a big club that has to deliver on the big stage on a regular basis, season after season, I don't know why these people don't believe in rotation. I mean, that's one thing you have to give Pep credit for. You see a player playing, and everybody, you know,
Mhm.
praising this player, eulogizing them, and saying how great they are. And then you just see they disappear for like 1 month. You don't see them again. You either see them maybe on the bench, or you just don't see them. And then they come back, they become refreshed, you know. So, and nobody complains, you know what I mean? So, I believe Man's Liverpool can get away with such as well,
Mhm.
because it seems Chelsea cannot get away with rotation. Once Chelsea fans and the media don't see a player starting, then they start screaming, loan him out, sell him, he's out of form, the manager don't know what he's doing. You know, we get critique for this. But Man City can get away with it. I'm sure Liverpool can get away with it as well. So I think that's what is mainly Klopp's issue here. For like some of these players, 80% of them have been carrying Liverpool on their back for like 3, 4 straight seasons, game in, game out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter. So, and another thing I think is having an impact is Mane as well. We've already said it several times here that Mane is one of the most underrated player in the Premier League before he left, and I still believe that till today. So I know he was going to have some kind of impact on their forward line, especially. But what Liverpool are doing, Klopp better do something radical. And because this is October, there's no way he can bring in new players. He can't inject new players. So he has to do something. Yeah, I know people are talking about Van Dijk, but he's got Matip. Is it Matip?
Yeah, Matip.
And
And
and he's
Ibrahim
got
Konate to come back.
The,
and
the,
he's
the,
got Konate.
Abdul, the problem they have right now, is that they have Rangers, Arsenal, Rangers, City. Next 4 games.
Well, I mean, he is a big club. Everybody has got congested fixtures. So they've got Matic, they've got Konate. These are very good defenders. So I mean, he can rest Van Dijk. I don't know who he wants to bring in temporarily for Arnold, but I'm sure he can rest him for like 1 or 2 games as well. So to me, that's the issue Liverpool are having at the moment, where I know these players will get to a point where they become lethargic and they run out of ideas and they can play to the standards expected of them. And I
Abdul,
know,
because I watched the Saudi match. If not for their goalkeeper, Alisson Becker, Liverpool would have considered close to 7 or 8
I
goals.
agree. I agree.
Close to
yeah,
7.
Yeah, I agree.
Alisson Becker saved their hearts
I
on
agree.
Saudi.
Yeah,
They should have considered close to 8 goals on Saudi.
Wow, it was that
Yes.
bad?
it was that bad.
Yes,
It
it
was
was
that
that
bad.
bad.
Yeah, it was that
They
bad.
should
yeah,
have
but the
considered
point
close
is
to 8.
the point, Abdullah, the point you're missing is that's the whole point why they have Allison. Allison is still a Liverpool player, and that's why they have him. Imagine they have a kind of, Kepa Arrizabalaga. They will have considered 10, 15. That's why you need quality keepers as well. They're not going to save you. You don't expect them to save you every game. But at some point, you want to count on them. And that's what happened to Liverpool. I get what you
Abdul, what's
mean.
going on with Mendy? Just a quick diversion.
No, he was injured, but I
Oh,
think
he's injured.
he
Okay,
should be
okay.
back
Sorry, continue.
for the
Sorry.
GCL.
So continue.
Yeah, they said he's injured, but I watched the clip of the training before the Crystal
But yeah,
Palace
exactly.
game, and he was training.
He was training. So I'm confused. But
And
I don't
then
want to
some
I
people are
don't want to talk
saying
about him. Let's go.
maybe the renegotiation of his contract is sort of like getting to him mentally. Nobody knows.
Blue
You know,
Eyes, I'm waiting for you. I
so
need a 2-page double space 12 column apology from you. If you are listening, I am waiting for you. Abdul, continue.
so the thing is, I know I've been expecting them to. I've been expecting Liverpool to encounter this scenario for a while now. But one thing you guys have to know is even if Liverpool finish 12, I don't think the owners are going to really they're not going to fire Klopp.
I agree. I agree.
Trust me. So it doesn't really matter. They will have to figure it out one way or the other.
But Abdul, this is the problem with it now. Klopp is being stubborn. He doesn't want to switch his system. And the more this stubbornness and his loyalty to player will get the same thing happened to Tuchel, where as the fans I saw it, he is stubborn. Tuchel loyalty to Chelsea was the reason it wasn't even about the owner. It was the stubbornness that get him fired in Chelsea. The same thing happening to Klopp. Henderson is not in form. Drop him. There's no crime in not dropping him.
It's
If Van
not
Dijk is not playing
Abdullah.
well, put Van Dijk on the bench. Simple.
Abdullah,
There are some
I
passes
don't I
that
don't
he
think
doesn't deserve to start in that match, but he's starting them.
I don't think it's a matter of being stubborn, but I think what people forget is number one, some of these guys or these clubs and the coaches and the manager, They have number one, they have a regiment, okay, and then number two, they live in a bubble where when we fans might be impatient when they go through 10 points. I mean, sorry, 10 games. But to them, the timeline in their own psychology is different because they have their own regiment and they are in their own bubble. So what do you think as a crisis? They might think like, oh, I still have more time. I still have to the end of this, to the end of that. Oh, it's normal to have deep in form, only for 2 games. So the way your own level of anticipation is different from their own level of anticipation. So and it's difficult for them to like just change something that has been working. Like I was reading recently that what's his name? Taffarel, the Brazilian keeper, is actually the coach, the goalkeeping coach of Liverpool. So what do you expect him to do? To just like change Taffarel or tell Taffarel, actually your training techniques are different. I need you to do something different. So sometimes it's in as much as we anticipate for a change, it might not be easy for them and it might not be what they're willing to do. So to the outside world, then they'll come across as being stubborn. But some of these guys, these things have worked for them for decades. So they totally believe in it. And it's difficult to actually expect them to change some of what what we want them to change. So as you've said, he might appear stubborn, but then he will tell you if he wasn't stubborn, he wouldn't have got to the highest level of football.
I
So
agree.
it's very difficult, and we get carried away. I
Mm-hmm.
guess that's why some of them get fired at some point.
But
You
but
know,
Abdul, we know football is all about result based. I know that for sure. And if this is going to keep happening, if it keep happening till the World Cup, and Liverpool is lingering in 15th or 12th or 14th, Abdul, serious conversation will have to be made with club. That is where the fans will have to come out and say, no,
no, no, no,
enough is enough.
Abdullah. So the thing is,
Why do you
um,
expect it to be that bad that they're
No.
refusing
I'm
to
just
change
saying
the club?
because what I'm saying is, club doesn't want to change. He is stubborn. He doesn't want to change.
So what should he change to? What should
For
he?
me, I know this. For me, it's not good. Defensively, is abysmal and poor. Switch back to a back three to accommodate him. Simple. Play a back three.
Abdullahi, no, it's
so
literally
He's been
just
so
playing in a back four his whole life.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
his
can
entire
change to a
career.
back three to accommodate him.
But Abdullahi,
so
it's
so
just them midfielders.
Abdullah. In
Mm-hmm.
terms of, sorry, I'll just make this last point, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass the mic. Abdullah, what you have to understand is live the Liverpool fans, right? They see
Mm-hmm.
themselves as a tribe,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And if you don't kind of like belong to the tribe, i.e., if you're not amongst them, you really cannot tell what they feel about Klopp.
I
You know
agree.
that season where they Gerard had that slip and they
That's it.
missed
2013.
winning,
Is it 2013 or
right?
2014?
I used to have I used to subscribe to Liverpool TV then. I'm not sure, maybe they still have it now, and I used to listen to it. Right, this
Mm-hmm.
guy, it was as if Christmas had come before Christmas. They were so happy. They were like, we would rather lose, being committed to this philosophy. It's our philosophy. We have to, that's how we play. We can't change. We can't blame Rogers, blah, 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 blah. The praise was unbelievable. It was as if they won the World Cup. I couldn't believe it because I'm thinking in my head, if this was Chelsea, we would have gone crazy, negatively crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But the Liverpool tribe, they have a different perception of things sometimes. So, and I believe if Klopp was even 15th and he's not struggling for relegation, they wouldn't mind. They would just say, we'll move on to next season. So anyway, I'll pass the mic anyway.
Vilton, Liverpool. Have Liverpool regressed? What is going on, Liverpool?
I think ever since that Champions League final, man, we
Mm-hmm.
just seen it, man. It's like Vinny. Ever since he scored that goal, it's just like I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. They just been ass, bro. Like Their midfield, because I know you're saying that you should change to a back three. No, I just think it's their midfield because people underestimate how much important your midfield is, man. If you don't have a midfield, you can't create chances and you put your defense on a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
which is what it's seen. Because one, Thiago can't like he can't dictate the entire game by himself, man. That's impossible. You human,
I
man.
agree.
Because it's always about the midfield, man. Look at Manchester City, Rodri, De Bruyne, Silva, Real Madrid, case. It's always been KCM. It's all about your midfield, man. If your midfield can sustain, you
Fabinho, Thiago, and
yeah,
Henderson
they
isn't good.
no Henderson is just not good enough. I feel like they need to accommodate Javier into the team. Will bring another midfielder that can help Thiago out because
Mm-hmm.
when Thiago isn't playing, you can clearly see there's a massive gap in quality. Because I'm not saying to sell Henderson. I think Henderson can be helpful off the bench. Just be there for the new player. Just be like a leader or something in the
Mm-hmm.
locker room. But I don't think he should be starting in like those intensity game. I think he should come off bench. But again, Klopp is very loyal to him. I don't know if it's FFG. I don't know if they just don't have the money. They did spend 80 million on Nunes, so I don't know if they just don't have the money because Van Dijk was very. I know it's Nation League, yeah, this that. He was really good for the Netherlands in those two Nation League games. He was good.
Mm-hmm.
He even scored against Belgium too. He had a great game against Belgium, but and as for Trent, I've when Liverpool fans used to say he's the best right back in the world, I couldn't say much because they won the Prem and they were winning Champions League. So I've never rated the guy, man. I would not want this guy at Real Madrid. The guy I've always said phenomenal going forward. He gives you a lot going forward, but come on, man, you're not even trying to defend. You're just walking back, bro. Like at least try, but at least try. Maybe he's trying. Maybe he just that bad at defending because you
No, I
can't be
don't think
this
he's that
like
bad. He's not that bad. He's just in a bad place mentally, man.
yeah, probably. Maybe last season was so draining because they did play the maximum game last season, and let's keep it real too. Their break was pretty short. But Tosin, remember the community shit. I know it's a free season. They were looking good in that game. Liverpool were so good. And especially in the first half against City, they were really good. I know it was preseason,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what happened after that afterwards. Like I really thought that was gonna be the blueprint for Liverpool this season
Mm-hmm.
because they were so dominant in that first half against City in the Community Shield. But it just hasn't been panned out. They go against Rangers on Tuesday, I think, again in
Yeah.
the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I'm sure they're gonna win that game. So, and they play
Yeah.
Rangers back to back, but they have Arsenal this weekend,
Next.
man,
Yeah.
and Arsenal are flying at the moment.
Yeah.
But to be fair, though, United did beat Arsenal. Maybe Liverpool can.
Arsenal won't travel well. They're going
Yeah,
to
so
is it at
No,
Anfield
they're
or is it
traveling to that.
Emirates?
No, I think they're gonna be in Emirates and they will travel to
Oh,
Emirates.
Emirates.
it's going to be Emirates. Okay, okay.
No, I'm talking about their Europa League match though. It's gonna be in Emirates. The match is gonna be
So
in Emirates, not in Anfield.
Yeah, so yeah, it's at the Emirates Stadium. So, and I'm pretty sure after Arsenal, they have City next, don't they?
And they have
Yeah,
City
they have
next. Yeah.
City next. Yeah, they have
Followed by
City next.
Tottenham Hotspur. I think I have Tottenham to follow.
man, that's a
No, they
tough
have.
schedule.
Yeah, that's a tough schedule. So they need to pick it up, man, because
Okay, the fans want me to put up Liverpool schedule. Okay, their fans want me to do that.
because
Okay.
after they were down 2-0, I knew they were gonna get back in the game, but it just. But to be fair to Brighton, I think Brighton did deserve a point out of that game because
So
they're
this is
giving it
Liverpool
all.
schedule. Liverpool, Arsenal, Rangers, City, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Ajax,
See, this should
Leeds
beat
United,
Rangers. This should
Napoli.
beat.
Then
This should beat West
they
Ham. This
play
should beat
Tottenham Hotspur
Forest.
the November the 6th.
That's all the way back. But October they need to pick up points. They have to because how many points are there behind City and Arsenal at the moment?
11 points behind them. The league leaders.
You don't want to be 11 points behind Manchester City, man. Like, but to be fair, though, last season they did close the gap. They did close the
Mhm.
gap. Remember, they were
But I
like
think
not what
this,
10 points
I
behind City
understand.
last
I
season.
understand last season they did, but this season Liverpool are looking very, very
This is
suspect.
this season is just it's a very different type of thing. So we have a World Cup in the middle of the season. It's a
Mm-hmm.
very different season. All the games are congested. We had and Manchester City have a game in hand too, I believe, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. Uh honestly, I don't think I don't know. If you Klopp, what do? You have to go into the market get another midfield. You just do. because I know they got Alter, but come on, man, the guy was on the bench for Juve, man. The guy couldn't cut it at Barcelona, and you out here trying to compete with Pep Guardiola. Alter is not gonna cut it out, man. Come on, man. You need to go after Verratti, man. The likes of Verratti, Chouameni. To be fair, they did go after Chouameni, but then PSG. If Mbappe would have come to Madrid, we would have never went for Chouameni. So Liverpool fans blame PSG. PSG are the evil to the sport. They're the reason why you guys are in this pickle at the moment. So maybe Chouameni would have joined, but it is what it is, man.
Fair enough.
And as for Alisson, if Liverpool fans were to tell me Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the world, I wouldn't even be mad at Abdullahi. This guy been consistently keeping the scoreline down for them. The amount of save he made in that Brighton game, especially the second
start of
half.
the match should have ended 10. If not for Alisson Becker, should have ended 10.
Even the Napoli game too. The Napoli
game.
Napoli
2 years, I remember.
So they have that. They just got to build on it. But they had 2 weeks off. So, but then again, we had the international break. I really thought the break was going to help them out. But again, in that game, they were down 2-0 and they came back 3-2 and then just switch off again. What they've been doing this entire season. Man, it's ripped, man. It might be ripped for Liverpool, but I don't want to be too reactionary, guys. It's only 7 games into the season, and we never know. And yeah, so it is what it is.
We'll see. So let's talk. Since they're talking about Liverpool, I want to talk about Klopp. Let me come to Cow on this. Cow, the man himself, Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, how are you?
Do you think? Because me looking at it, do you think Klopp is stubborn, or do you just think, okay, because he's been with the team for like 5, 6, maybe close to 7 years now, he wants to be loyal with them, and was like, okay, I trust this player when they go on the pitch, I can trust them to deliver. Or do you think this is the time right now he needs to say, I need a revamp in the entire midfield? Something needs to be done.
Clearly, they need to revamp the midfield. There's no doubt about it. Anderson is not the player he once was. Thiago, remember, he was a reject, by the way, to use. Thiago wasn't kept by Bayern Munich. Fabinho was decent, right? But then who do you have left? Elliott to come in? Are you going to play Milner in midfield? Milner 35, 36? They need a revamp. There's no doubt about it. They need a revamp in the midfield. Keita, I knew Keita was always a fraud. People never believed me. From day one, I wasn't impressed by him.
You know, Klopp said that when they were buying Keita, that Keita is the best player in Bundesliga.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
We don't know.
You know, it's crazy though. Didn't he ask for a raise? Naby Keita, he went to the front office and asked for a raise, man. Come on, man.
I think he did.
Wallahi, you have some shame, bro.
Wait, why shouldn't? Hey, well, come on, don't hate on that.
They do need
no,
to.
But that's such a bad time to ask for a raise.
There's no doubt about it, right? So, I mean, with their thoughts around, do they change systems? He's not going to change the system.
I know that for sure.
Yeah. So one of the things, I mean, I coach kids, and one of the things you say, you try to perfect what you're doing already, right? If it's not working, do it better. Do it.
I agree.
Yeah, do it better, right? You try to do what you do, but do it better. That's why Tuchel, Klopp, Guardiola, they just try to make their system that they know and trust better and better. It's easier for them to spot issues with their system because they know they're used to it. They may make some tactical tweaks, little tweaks here and there, but generally they just try to do what they do better.
Keep it as it is, yeah.
You know. It's not easy. I mean,
he's not a fraud, man. This is a crazy question,
No, it's not a
Abdullahi. This is come on, bro.
Like, come on, Abdullahi.
Like you just want to go
somebody
overboard all the time.
For me, I respect Klopp. Everybody
I don't even like Klopp like that,
but see, the problem is not even as a rival watching. But I have this issue with Klopp where I know he wants to play this game person and everything, but every manager in world football always have a plan B. When the plan A doesn't work, you switch to a plan B where, okay, I know this thing doesn't work. Let's just try to reshuffle this thing and make it work together. Klopp is someone who you already believe in game presence. He does not want to switch back. And EPL is not like last year, 2 years ago. Every year, player comes in, everything changes.
So what do you suggest they do other than, as you're saying, get game
Okay,
presence?
for me, what I believe he needs to do is just, as a manager, you got to have a plan B where Not every time you're gonna go out. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit defensive and lead the team on the counter. Salah of last season different than Salah now. Salah is playing differently. I don't know why Klopp is making him play different than the Salah we know. It's a little bit. I'm a little bit confused. Hangout going forward is good. Defensively is crap. Van Dijk looks suspect. Those are the conversation Klopp needs to have to with them one-on-one and say, guys, we gotta step up. This is Liverpool. This is not voting. This is Liverpool. We have to step up our game. We can't continue doing this. The fans are gonna be getting pissed off with us if we keep doing this. He is the manager, so he has that right and told this player we need to have a conversation and say this thing has to change. I remember when Pep Guardiola was having a dip in form, where Fernandinho came to the dressing room and told them, guys, this is Manchester City. We can't continue to do this. We gotta step up our game. What happened in the next match? They step up their game. That is the job of a captain. That is the job of Klopp. If Klopp doesn't talk, Henderson, Van Dijk, and Milner, that is the three of them. That is the job. They gotta tell them we have to step up. We can't continue to do this bullshit anymore. We have an identity. Let's show the world our identity and let's play the way Liverpool usually play. That is what those leaders need to do. To become a big club, you gotta see those leaders showing their leadership skills. It's not even about being captain, but your leadership skills for you as a player. That was what is lacking in Liverpool right now. That leadership skill is not there anymore, and that's the reason they're having these issues right now.
I mean, these guys are still leaders. I mentioned earlier on it's mental fatigue, man. To go 90, think about this, right? First of all, the year they won the league, right? They were trying to break the record to get 100 points. They went to 99 points. They still won the league, got to 99 points.
Yeah,
that's going to hurt them, right? The year they didn't win the league, they got to 97 points. City had 98, 1 point off again. They didn't win the league. Last year they went to 92 points. City had 93. They didn't win the league. And then City now win the league, coming down from 2 goals down against Aston Villa when they all had hope. That stuff breaks you. Then you go to the Champions League final against Real Madrid, right? And then you lose the game from 1 shot on goal against Madrid in the final. And bang, you lost. All you have to show for is an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup after you are deemed to be the quadruple superstars of the whole world. That stuff takes its toll, man. Let's now go again this year again with the World Cup in the middle, with all the games you have to play, with the schedule itself. It's hard, guys. It's hard. Mentally, it's hard. What they need is a psychologist. That's what they need. A proper psychologist to help them game by game, week by week, up until the World Cup to get them to recover. Especially the next 4 games that they have.
Yeah.
You know.
Vilton, Klopp. Give me a take on Klopp.
Man, Klopp, man, he's done wonderful at Liverpool, man. If we didn't have Klopp, man, that guy at City, man, like he would have won a lot of Premier Leagues, man. So shout out to Klopp, man, because Klopp gave me one of the best moment like in the Premier League, like one of my favorite moments from like as an outsider watching the Prem. That 18-19 season was one of the best season ever. I know City won the league again, but it was just fantastic to watch. Like it was just like a movie, bro. The tension just kept rising and rising and rising and rising. You just didn't know who was gonna slip up. Then eventually City won the league. And the following season, I think they would have broke the point record if COVID didn't happen. Because remember when COVID came back, they played against City and City destroyed them like 4-0. They lost again. I think they would have broken it, but hey man, COVID happened. They probably would have got like 100 points or even 100 and something points if COVID didn't happen. They got the 99 and they won the Champions League. And last season they played the maximum game all last season. They won an FA Cup against Chelsea, Carabao Cup, and to lose the Premier League like that on the final day of the season, the way Salah celebrated against Wolf, he thought they won it. Then the fan told him, "No, Salah, you didn't win it. City is gonna win the league again." Then like 2 weeks later, you have to go to Paris, man, and you have to go beat Real Madrid, a team that beat City, that beat PSG, that beat Chelsea in the Champions League final, and he dominated that side. Courtois just did not let the ball go in, and Vinny of like a first shot on target is a goal. Like Kyle said, it's fatigue, man.
They
Like
didn't dominate. You didn't dominate that.
no, when I mean dominated, I mean they had more shots on us. On like they were taking more shots on. They had more shots on target than we did
Yeah,
because
yeah,
technically that was our first shot on target. That
yeah.
goal
It was
Vinicius
one shot
scored.
on goal, one shot on goal. That's it.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
shot.
And yeah, because Liverpool, if you're a Liverpool player, you would feel like you should have won that game against Real Madrid, right?
Yeah,
Because the
yeah,
amount of save Courtois made.
yeah.
So it's fatigue, man. Because bro, everybody like I didn't think they were gonna do it, but everybody was on the quadruple. Can they do it? Can they be the greatest team ever? So and they didn't do it. But my issue is that they started so I know it's the preseason, but I still go back to that community shield game. They look so good in that game. Like I know they won they it's just a preseason stuff, but they look so good in that game. When Nunes came on, man, he looked good. Then Fulham happened.
The prop. If you go back to preseason, you look at the game against United in Singapore.
Mhm.
That's where you find problems because United beat them 4-0.
Yeah.
Remember that game?
Yeah,
We,
Yeah,
we thought, oh,
4-0, yeah.
maybe it's a fluke. Maybe United they had some players out and everything else. But the things were taken from. You look back now. Look at the way Napoli played them. Remember the Napoli Champions League game?
Yeah, Napoli, man. Napoli did hey, it could have been more. It
Napoli
should have been
ripped
like
them a
six
new
something.
one.
Like it was bad, man. It was bad. Like I don't know. I really don't know. And Trent, like he's not the best defender in the world, right? But I think he's trying. I just think he just not up for it, man. When that's why I was trying to tell Liverpool fan when you guys say he should start for England, why should he? Gareth Southgate said it himself. He doesn't fit my system, man. Like he be for my system to work. So I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they need to figure it out because this team is too good enough not to finish in the top four, let alone compete for the title race, right? Like compete with City, with Arsenal now, I guess, who's in the title race at the moment.
Mhm.
If they don't finish top four this season, it's definitely a failure, man. Because come on, you have world class player in there, Salah, VDD, Trent, who else? What's that guy name? Crab, Robertson, Allison. You have like a few world class players in that team, man. So they've been resilient. They're a high energy, high octane team. It's gonna take a toll on you. That's I meant to since Kyle, you're a City fan. Why doesn't Liverpool try be? I know they're not technical as you guys, but why doesn't Klopp trying to switch to that the way City plays? Be more technical of the ball instead of running 100 mile
Maybe
per hour every single
maybe
game.
maybe he realized that his old ways of gegenpressing at Dortmund and Mainz will get the players burnt out. So if we can possess the ball a bit more, then we have the opportunity to kind of create and rest on the ball,
Yeah.
right?
Instead of running 100 mile per hour,
Yeah,
even when you
yeah,
have the ball, like
yeah.
it
Mhm.
takes a toll on player. I don't
The
care
main
how
I think the
like
problem is also Liverpool's system is kind of so even though you think they play a 4-3-3, they actually don't play a 4-3-3 in average positions. What they play is a 2-3-5. So what happens is they have Van Dijk and Matip playing the two at the back. They're confident in them and their ability on the ball. They have a midfield three of Thiago, Fabinho, and whoever else. Who's the other midfielder? Is it the third one? Let's say it's
Fabio, Thiago, and then Anderson.
and Henderson, right? That's the three. And then what they do is they have a front three, and then the fullbacks become the wingers and the front three. So they invert the triangle to make a 2-3-5. And that's good
Yeah.
when you want to create chances and score goals. The problem is that if a team is playing transition on you, there's a massive gap
that's
left and right,
yeah.
Mhm.
which is why
So that's
Trent
that
is getting caught out.
and
So he's
this
in between two
Liverpool
minds. Do I go?
But the
Do
thing
I go?
is,
Would I stay?
like for example, Henderson used to do a good job of covering for Trent.
for Trent,
Like
yeah.
he used to do a good job playing that role. You know, like even the treble winning Barca side, they built up in 2-3-5, and they would have Rakitic, you know, hold the right side for Danny Alves, and
Mhm.
letting their wingers and their fullbacks almost be like wingers. And that's the thing with Liverpool. Like they just like I don't know. I feel like players are starting to overestimate themselves. Like Henderson starts to think, I'm more than just someone who can cover. Like I can do more with the ball. Like I can I can take responsibility. I can, just things like
Do you
that that
remember?
just messes
Do
up
you remember?
the
Do you
whole
remember
fabric
that
of the team.
season? Do you remember that season? I know it's only 8 game, but do you remember that season where they fought for top four when they got top four on the last day of the season? When was it?
Klopp's second season, 16-17, yeah.
No. It was the injury season where everybody just got injured for Liverpool. It was
Oh,
just
where Alisson scored that goal, yeah.
yeah. That season. That's what it's kind of remind me of, just how easy it is for team to get in behind them. Like literally 2-3
Yeah.
passes, and teams are
Mhm.
so it's so easy to get in
They don't
behind that
have the same
backline.
intensity as before.
As before.
Yeah,
Even if
because
before when they're playing highlight, there's still score a lot of goals, but they will concede, which is when you concede with Liverpool,
Yeah.
you're gonna get beaten.
But that's the issue. You can't play a high line with no pressure on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You're in trouble from that point. Like, and that just goes to show that, I mean, they just don't have the physical level that they were at before. Like, it's just a
Just,
matter of
do you remember the game 2 seasons ago? Aston Villa versus Liverpool, 7-2.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Remember that
remember.
Van Dijk was playing in that game. They were all playing in that
yeah. I
game.
yeah.
remember that game. Yeah,
I think the cracks began to show in that game of the problems they have with this 2-3-5 and the fullbacks that try to become the five or the part of the front three. And what Villa were doing was just attacking those spaces left and right. That's all they were doing. With Grealish, with all these guys, just attacking those spaces. With that boy from Aston Villa, the what's his name, the England boy,
Watkins.
yeah, Watkins, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were doing. 1-2. In fact, even Zaha's goal against Liverpool last month.
I
That's
remember.
what they did. Eze has the ball, spins around. Zaha makes that run in between the fullback and Trent. Massive gap, playing 2-3-5, and he's in.
Mm-hmm.
Napoli, same thing. Look at the
Napoli,
opening,
same thing.
the fourth goal, the fourth goal in the opening half. Like
Yeah.
one ball in behind and they scored.
Game over. Mm-hmm.
And with Arsenal, I'm very curious of how that game's gonna work. You guys think Arsenal is gonna dominate
We'll
them
talk
in that
about.
game?
We'll do a preview about that.
Okay. That
I,
that game, is going to tell us a lot. That game would tell us in fact.
Carl,
I feel like
I
we
have
should,
a weird feeling on that
we
game,
should,
but
I
we'll
feel
do
like
it.
we should maybe next week this week we should dedicate a show
Yeah, we'll do
to
it on
that
Friday.
game. A really in-depth analysis of that game.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll do
talk
it on
about
Friday. We'll do it on Friday. This
yeah.
Friday, so we'll do like a preview and a in-depth
Man,
analysis of that game. We'll do it.
Arteta versus Klopp, man.
We'll
Pep
do it this
Pep
Friday,
Stadium
surely.
versus Klopp, man.
So Abdul, before we move on, Abdul, Klopp. Do you see them turning down, or give me your take on Klopp? What's going on with Klopp? Because I remember very well in Mainz and in Borussia Dortmund when this wasn't working away, it just walk away. I'm not sure if he's gonna do the same thing with Liverpool because of the love and admiration he have for Liverpool and the admiration the fans have for him. But it is getting tough now, and if things doesn't work out the way they want, Liverpool fans will voice out. And I've been seeing some of them saying Klopp out, and I was like, just wait, it's too early. I'm seeing them already saying Klopp out. They want him out. So Abdul, what do you think, Klopp? Do you see any changes, or do you think it's too early? Just give him time to improve whatever is going on in the club.
See, I would like to know some of these guys that are saying Klopp out. I don't think they're Liverpool supporters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know where you find them. There's no Liverpool supporter that's going to say Klopp out now. They absolutely worship that guy like a god.
I agree. I agree.
So, except this Fabrizio Bromano, I
Relax.
don't know where it comes from, man.
Fabricio Bobando, and they watch you. Continue.
I think I think it's Eddie actually just hiding behind that
I don't think
because
it's Eddie.
he, he
Eddie will come
also
out and talk.
he also said apology on this platform.
Don't worry.
So
Eddie will come out and talk. So you see it changing, you see everything being turned around, guys. Because I still believe Liverpool have a quality player to turn things around. They just looked at maybe they just lost their fatigue and a little bit of how do I put it? A little bit of charismatic in them in the way they play football. That's it.
the thing is, if you look at the squad really, because we still have to be honest with the reality. If you look at the squad, they're not that bad. They're actually very good, you know. So at some point, it's going to turn around, and you can see it in them. Liverpool is the kind of team that can go, unlike Chelsea, is the kind of team that can go maybe like seven wins in a row. I think they did it, was it last season or the season before, something like that, where they went like a lot of games just winning. So they're going to come back from it. I think it's a blip, it's some kind of blip, but I don't want Klopp to fall asleep. So it kind of shows like they are not up to their standard, but I wouldn't say they are in crisis, you know. And Klopp is not going anywhere anytime soon. So
I
people
know.
have
I
to
know
get
that.
used
I
to
know. I know.
it. So he will have to come up with something somewhere somehow. I don't know. So we'll just
Fabrizio
have to wait.
Bogomanu,
And
relax,
the thing is,
relax.
I hope the only thing is, I hope teams like Chelsea take advantage of the situation
Hopefully, we will.
and use it to establish themselves a bit more. That's the only thing other teams can do, because at some point it's gonna get easy. Klopp is gonna like turn the corner, and it's gonna,
Yeah, I know.
you
I
know,
know that for sure. I know that I know for sure. He will turn it
yeah,
down.
and Klopp is gonna start getting it right.
I know that.
So the teams around them, or the teams that are competing with them, will have to, maximize the whole, situation. Teams like Chelsea, because
I agree.
I don't know what Liverpool is going through. On paper, at least they still have a better team than Chelsea. So I only hope like
And the
a
manager
team
who who has to know how to do it. So
exactly. So the only thing is, I hope a team like Chelsea actually take a full advantage of this blip, because the whole by this time next week we might be talking about a totally different story.
yeah, I agree.
So that's the reality of it. So I don't really mind. The only thing that concerns me is Chelsea.
You see. Now you talk about Chelsea. Now let's talk.
Okay.
Abdul, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Give me a summary. So summarize what you watch on Saturday. Just summarize it.
So what this means, from what I saw, it's a very laborious win. Like, it was a win that was difficult for us to get. And I believe, and I kind of like have a feeling that that's how the rest of our season is going to be. Like, it's going to be, for us to actually be winning regularly, it's going to be tough on us for whatever reason, you know. So that's the only thing. Just like a few weeks ago, was it West Ham we were playing with
Yeah.
10 men? Or was it Everton? I can't remember. You see, our entire season is going to be like that. But there's no team that can survive playing, in that kind of pressure, where every win is a struggle, every win is a last minute goal, every win has to be somebody scoring a spectacular from some difficult angle. It's going to catch up with us. So that's the thing. The only thing that is the only thing that I would say is obvious with this team is, it seems we are better than last season. This team is better than last season. So that's the only thing. But I think we're going to have a difficult season in terms of winning the league. In as much as I'm desperate for us to compete, it's not. I don't see it.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think it's
see
gonna
it.
happen because it's gonna take a lot of time to.
We're not going to win the league again, and that's another season gone. So all these Chelsea supporters who go, or at the start of the season, they're like, "Oh, it's okay for us not to win for us not to win the league this season.
Mhm.
It's getting too much. The last time we won the league was 2017. It's getting too
Yeah.
much. It's getting. We don't want that to be normal. We have to compete. We have to, you know, chase people down. So, but it was all the critique that came with the game.
Mhm.
I don't agree with most of them, but the only thing I realize is, or the only things I notice is, it was a very laborious kind of win for us to get, and that's how the rest of I think majority of our season is going to go.
Mhm.
I just don't see it like. I don't think we're going to have a smooth sailing, exciting season like a Man City, except if our new owners,
Mhm.
I think they've got like a free channel to, I don't know, the treasury in America where, you know, our funds has no limit,
Mhm.
except when it gets to January, they go and buy maybe four different extra players again, great players again or good players and add this to the team again, except something like that happen. Else, this is how the rest of our season is going to be. And I don't see it changing because of the nature of the players
Oh,
that we have.
before you continue, what I'm saying right now. I don't believe what I'm saying right now, but I need a serious conversation about it. I will come to you, Abdul, on this before I go to Kawa and then Tosin. Christopher Nkunku joining in January.
Sorry,
What is going on?
sorry.
Christopher Nkunku joining Chelsea Football Club in January. What is going on?
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? Torres joined in January. Anelka
The
joined in January
priority right now is the midfield. Why are we going for an attack right now?
because we don't have natural goal scorers.
Pierre Aubameyang is a goal scorer. He can score goals.
But he's 33 and
Mhm.
he's not physically imposing. And we can't only rely on one striker all season. That's suicidal. So either way, you know, even if it's on paper,
Mhm.
getting Nkunku is getting another natural goal scorer, which we don't have really. So we need we need a natural goal scorer. So I don't have anything against that. We got Torres in January. We got Anelka in January. It's normal. It's no big deal for me. So
Fair enough.
if we can get him in January, it
Mhm.
means really the our old management and coaches are actually, you know, thinking deep about the situation.
Yeah, because I believe if you're getting Nkunku, one of the wingers is going. Either Pulisic or I think Ziyech, one of them is going.
Well, those two guys you called,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think those. Let's be real here. I don't think those guys want to be in Chelsea. At Chelsea, I think those guys are just going through the motion and picking up their checks every week. I don't really. I'm not seeing them like fighting or
Mm-hmm.
trying to break their neck to do something or to contribute or to be part of the team. Or all their body language is what we got from Lukaku at the second half of last season, where they're they don't seem to be too bothered about what's going on. They don't seem to be. I think they want to leave really. And if players want to leave Chelsea, please just open the door for them and like call them a taxi. Seriously, I think we've lowered our standard where we would feel threatened by a Pulisic or a Ziyech wanting to leave. They should go if they want to go. We should pay for their flight or get them a private jet. Let them leave. So I don't I don't think that's crisis. And getting Nkunku, I think it's a good addition. Maybe he'll
Because he has a release clause on them in 60 million in July, I think in June. But I think just want to get him lower in January, so they are negotiating with RB Leipzig. They already sent a proposal to Okonkwo and he has given them the yes and the go ahead. Now it's up to Chelsea and Leipzig to come with a solution.
Well, number one, he's a natural goal scorer. That's number one. Number two, hopefully he adapts to the Premier League because Timo Werner is scoring again. I think he scored 2 goals in his last game
Yeah.
yesterday or so. So I hope Nkunku, when he comes, he's able to deliver. You know, so if he's able to deliver, that's a welcome development. So I don't have a problem getting him in January. As a matter of fact, we need him in January, and to be honest, that shows that.
But remember, we're also going for Rafael Leao too.
Who's Rafael Leao?
The AC Milan guy.
Nah, I don't want that guy, man. No, I don't want him.
Todd wants to buy Rafael Leao too, so I don't know.
No, I don't want him. Please don't let him not. Nah, I don't rate him.
You don't get Rafael Leao?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah, he's a baller though. He's a baller.
Well, I don't see it. I try to see. I try to, I try to shine my eyes every time and change my glasses and wipe my glasses every time.
Nice.
I don't see him. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Abdul, they said, "Who do you want?" I did you.
Yeah, I mean, if Adepoju was 27, and if we can have a 25 years old Adepoju, you don't think he will bench Mason Mount? What's this guy talking about? We're talking about a World Cup playing midfielder that scored plenty of goals and had established himself in the Spanish league. What's this guy talking about? Nah, I don't want Leao. Why don't you want Leao game for Chelsea? He looks like all those wingers that you give the ball and they try to do something and it never comes off and they don't impact the game.
Rafael Leao does that for AC Milan. He is that baller.
So every time that's what I mean by I don't see it. I mean, when Leao has the ball, when the ball goes to him, are you anticipating anything? Do you think defenders are scared?
I think they are scared because the way Leao plays.
So what comes of it if they're scared? Does he score goals upon goals upon goals?
Yeah, he does score goals. He was the MVP of last season when they won the Scudetto.
You need to watch him. Maybe you need to watch him a bit.
I've been watching Leao. Leao is a very good player. He's 22 years of age. So that's why I'm like, we're gonna go for Okonkwo in January while we're looking to get Leao in the summer. Then what is because if you're gonna get Okonkwo and Leao, that shows me Pulisic and Ziyech are leaving. That's Pulisic and Ziyech leaving. That's an hole we have to fill. We still have to fill the whole of the midfield where N'Golo Kante and then Jorginho, we don't know their future yet. So some of the hosts need to fill. Thiago Silva, end of the season might stay. We don't know the future of Silva yet. So we need some hosts that needed to be fixed yet before we can even go to the wingers or goal scoring stuff.
Look,
go ahead.
Whoever wants to leave should leave. That's number one. Number two, this Leao, I've got to watch him again. Maybe I'm misanalyzing. I don't mind to, re-verify my opinion. But the thing is, I just don't rate him really. I don't rate him. I think there's too. I don't. Well, let me not dwell on it too much. I don't want to start sounding.
He plays against Chelsea on Wednesday, so then we'll be able to judge him.
You know what? I'd rather have some of those players from Napoli, those wingers from Napoli, than Leao. I don't know their name because only God knows where they got them from. But I'd rather have some of those players.
Listen, Christopher Nkunku joining in January to Chelsea Football Club. Give me your take. Your former player coming to London. So Tosin, Nkunku might potentially join in January.
I mean, good for you guys, man. That's all I can say.
Wait, is he a left winger or a supporting striker? Because I don't really know his position that well.
He can be both.
Or he can be both.
Yeah, but preferably he plays centrally.
So this is what we're looking into doing. So the 60 million release cost is gonna be triggered in June 2023. But Chelsea is looking to get him in January, where they want to lower the release clause by saying, okay, let's do this way. Let's get him in January with a cheaper price rather than paying the release clause. But the release clause is also an alternative where they can look into doing. But by January, they want to look into bringing in Christopher Okonkwo in January. Fair enough. So Victor Okonkwo.
I'm out. I guess good for Chelsea, man. Yasani and Kunku. It is what it is, man. We move, man.
Carl, Christopher Okonkwo. Carl, are you there? Carl,
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was trying to find the button. Okay. You know, I mean, is he? I mean, is he? I don't know.
because I'm a little bit confused with this.
I don't understand this top big guy. I don't understand.
No. I don't understand. As a Chelsea fan, I don't even understand him too.
Kind of like, okay, you want to buy Nkuku for how much? Why?
He has a release cost of 60 million, so they are looking to lower it down in January.
You know, he's a.
That doesn't make sense. If you're gonna get him in January, that means you'd probably get him for above the release clause.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It does not make any sense then.
Yeah. I mean, well, what exactly is he looking to do? Totally, you know, what?
I mean, Tabby wants to do the All-Star team, and I hear that might be happening, man. I'll be down with that though, man. An All-Star Premier League team, an All-Star La Liga, an All-Star German.
I like that idea. I like that idea though. To be fair.
I like that idea.
I'm just wondering, you know. So who goes out for who goes out for Nkunku?
No, because the report is Pulisic and Ziyech are leaving. They want to leave. Both of them.
Wouldn't it be Havertz that leaves?
Maybe Havertz also.
Havertz.
But what I can tell you is Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech is leaving. Both of them are leaving.
I mean, he had a good season last year. I would just wait and see if he does something this year. You know,
but the problem is 60 million release clause is gonna be triggered in June or July. But why are we getting him in January? That I don't know. Why?
you pay over the odds now. So that's what will happen now. I mean, he's a good player. There's no doubt. He's a good player.
I like Nkunku too. I like him, but my problem is the way Potter is playing. Sometimes because the last match we play a 4-2-2 formation, and the other one he play 4-2-3-1. So Ziyech and Pulisic might potentially leave. That was when maybe Okonkwo comes in. Then how does it fit with this team together?
We'll probably play him on the left or the right now.
Because somebody has to go in the attack also too. Maybe Boja
Obama will play up front. Sterling will play wide right, and then this guy will play wide left, or they'll swap. Have his play on the time. That's what will happen now. Yeah. That's what they'll do. I can see it. He's a good player. Yeah. I like Rafael Leao though. I just like
that. See,
I like
this
that.
is Carl, this is where my problem is. In
I
the
just
summer
hope
also,
Chelsea
we also
doesn't ruin this guy though.
Carl, this is my problem now. In the summer of 2023 in June, we are going all out for Rafael Leao, and we also want to buy Nkunku in January. And I'm like,
You're not. Look, I don't want to be.
I don't know what's going on.
I just don't want to be like. You're not getting Leao. I don't want to be that
Yeah,
guy.
Leao is staying. Leao is staying at AC, bro.
He's
I don't
either
care how
gonna
much money they
stay
offer him.
or he's gonna go to another club.
No,
He's not
Paolo
going to
Maldini already
Chelsea,
said it that Chelsea already tabled 100 million, but because it was closer to the end of this summer and the transfer window, they rejected it. They already submitted.
I just wonder how, you know, if Chelsea get this guy and Cook and they get Leao, how are you going to manage your FSR requirements, your financial?
I don't know. That I don't know. How?
Because
Because we have to sell players. We have to sell.
Tadby.
Because Pulisic will not go less, maybe 30, 40 million max. Ziyech maybe 20 million.
So it's not even this. Okay, I guess the sales can add because the sales become income. So that helps you. Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
So we can sell players. So we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to sell one of those big names. Maybe Kai Havertz will have to be the one that
yeah.
was
You're gonna have to
sacrificed.
sell. You're gonna have to sell.
Maybe player like Kai, Pulisic, and Ziyech will have to just go to reshuffle the team.
You're gonna have to sell. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
I just hope you don't ruin this guy though, and I'm pretty sure your fan base gonna say Bundesliga task if you flop at your club.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I'm just gonna wait on them.
but as we can
I've
clearly
kept saying
see,
that there is no Bundesliga tax, guys.
There's no Bundesliga task.
There's no Bundesliga tax. Because I can reel off 6 names for you that came from the
No,
Bundesliga.
honestly, yeah, like I told Abdullah this from jump.
no,
I'm like,
I
bro,
told, no,
you're
I've
saying
always
so
said
much.
that.
No, but no, you weren't, bro. You guys were saying this.
Me?
I'm just like, it
Me?
sounds. Yes, you were, bro. You were on
When,
this
when,
Bundesliga
bro,
tax
I love
nonsense.
Haaland. When did I ever shit on the
It's
Bundesliga?
not even
No,
Haaland.
you shitted on other players. You
let me
Wait,
did a
what players?
Bundesliga thing,
I'm never,
like
bro.
Sancho
I
and
was,
all these
bro.
other guys.
I was the first one in here. I've always said that. I've always said that. Why is only Bundesliga only applies to Chelsea? Because I'm like, Son Heung-min did well, Aubameyang did well, Haaland is turning up the Premier League right now. Gundogan,
Bruyne,
Leroy Sané,
all
De
the-
Bruyne. Like I've always Tony Cruz came from the Bundesliga. Like
Yeah.
I never like I guess you could of every league has flopped. Jovic flopped for Real Madrid. Kai Havertz, I guess you could I wouldn't say he's a flop for Chelsea. He just might not be as good as you guys think he is. And Timo Werner, you guys always say Timo Werner or Bundesliga. I just think it's Chelsea in general, bro. Because I've always said this: if you're a good player, you could play on any team. If you're a great player, you could play on any team. Doesn't matter what team it is. So
I
it's
agree.
always the Chelsea fan that I've always said Bundesliga type.
I agree. But that's why I say Vilton. Now it's Grandpa that is here now.
No, but Abdullah was saying he was going to quote unquote induct Bundesliga
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Lewandowski
Exactly.
if Lewandowski didn't
Let's
score
be-
20
If
goals or something.
it doesn't surpass Benzema, I said it
Come on.
already.
No,
I said it.
no, but let's keep it real though.
And you were wrong. You've been
Let's
wrong.
keep it real,
I want
Abdullah.
to
The moment Loa got to Barca, we all knew this. If deep down,
Yeah,
I knew
like
he's
we
gonna
knew
win
he
the
was gonna
Bundesliga.
score goals.
You're like, come
Everyone
on,
knew.
man. That's
But
what he
Abdullah
does,
was
man.
trying to make it seem like
Even in
Bundesliga
the
tax
No,
is
because
gonna
of what
get
they did to us,
exposed.
because they
What?
are
Even
thief. They stole our
Oh.
players.
This is why I didn't get about it. I'm telling you, you know why I know it's mostly Chelsea fan. Look at Roy Jennings, his prediction about Holland. This guy was saying, bro, because I've always
Yeah,
said if
Steve as well, bro. Steve was saying some crazy shit
because
about Holland. He said Holland is going to be the flop of the decade. Or, I've never
said that?
that Steve.
Because
He
what
was
I didn't
going-
understand is because let's use common logic, right? This guy Haaland was tearing up for Dortmund. He was scoring lots of goals, and Dortmund
He
doesn't
scored
even
a
have
hat
the
trick
quality.
in his first game. He scored a hat trick in his first
and
ever
Tosin,
appearance for Dortmund.
Tosin, like Dortmund quality is nowhere near to City, and he was scoring goals for fun in Dortmund and in the Champions League. He has like something 22, 23 goals, 25 Champions League goals in like 24 games, something like that. So I'm like, if this guy's doing that in a team that's not as good, what do you think he's gonna do when he has De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Morris, Cancelo feeding them, bro? Like it's common sense, and you have blue eyes on here
100%.
saying they haven't figured it out.
I saw Raheem Sterling. I saw Raheem Sterling score 25 goals, and 70% of them were back post tap-ins in that system. Bro, imagine Mbappe in that City system. Like, come on, bro. Just imagine any elite. They would score goals, and you guys would be saying, "You guys can't just like stop using this tax of other leagues." It's nonsense.
Because Carl always said it's not even about Bundesliga, it's about managerial tax. If the manager is good enough, you coach your Bundesliga.
Look at Son Heung-min. Look at Son.
Bayern
He's doing well
Leverkusen.
at Tottenham.
Yeah,
Bro,
from Bayern
a man has
Aubameyang.
three straight home games, 3 hat tricks.
Mhm.
What the hell? Yo, Holland is like what?
I've never seen a goal scorer like that. in my
Because
life.
Tosin,
Like this,
because my
this
worry
one,
is
man.
my worry now is we are looking into getting Nkunku and Leao, but the midfielder is not being fixed. That is my problem. Because that need to be fixed. Jorginho and N'Golo Kante are not renewing their contract. They will leave. So that is what the club needs to look at. We need to find a way forward going forward to replace these two of them. That's the priority before even going to the wingers at all. If Pulisic wants to go, adios. Ziyech wants to leave, bye-bye.
Ziyech
But
has
get
to
a
do- he
midfielder
needs to-
where in the next 4, 5 years or 6 years, you can always be there to give us that physicality and what we need in terms of creation. But when Kante and Jorginho leaves, we fucked up. We don't have anybody to replace them. We don't. That's my problem.
What about that kid you bought from Juve? Is any country replacement? What's his name?
He has not even played. He has not even showed up at all. So I would not even know if he's good enough to play.
Bro, by the way, Koulibaly is eating bench. My God.
Today, let's
Is that a flaw? Did y'all sign a flaw?
I don't think it's a flop. I just think.
How old is Koulibaly?
He's 31.
He's getting benched by a 38-year-old Thiago Silva.
Relax.
And the 38 Thiago Silva is literally carrying you guys every week.
I know.
Yeah, he got it.
But that's why I said, Tosin Koulibaly, Italian league is different than Premier League. Sometimes you need an adjustment sometimes, especially as a defender. So I can understand why Koulibaly is being on the bench. I can understand that. But like I said, can we play without Thiago Silva? That's what I want to see. Can we do that? At this moment, we can't do it because he is our most important player in that team at the moment. We cannot do without playing without Thiago Silva. That is where my problem is. We have to find a way to play without Thiago Silva. We have to find a way.
Man, y'all got a senior citizen doing all that heavy lifting.
Exactly. We're gonna find a way to do without him.
My guy stopping the ball with his head, with his feet, with his hands, even, and getting assists, man, to Aubameyang. Like Thiago, he for his age, man. I'm telling you, man, the sports and science is amazing, man.
Yeah. No, but like we need to put Thiago Silva in that Nesta Maldini category because if he goes like this until 40, bro, you have to.
But Tosin, this is the conversation. I want him to win the World Cup before I can have that conversation.
Yeah,
that's the only trophy he's missing too, man.
Yeah,
we want everything.
If he wins the World Cup this year, Tosin, if he wins the World Cup this year, that conversation will be had.
Yeah,
we will have to have that conversation live.
By the way, speaking of Brazil, Abdullahi, man, you see all the Brazilian scoring, man. Anthony, Jesus, Vini.
Hey, yo, that Anthony goal was nice, man. Why people hating on Anthony? Anthony
gets
so much hate, man. On social media.
Bro.
I don't get it, bro.
It's because of stat. It's goals.
He's a United player. People hate United, to be fair.
Yeah, man. Goal and assist, man. Like, boy, what a beauty that was, man. Come on, man. Appreciate that, man.
We'll see. Relax, easy, relax. So, Carl, let me come to you on this. Arsenal. I did the real deal.
That was a great game, man.
How long?
You get toasted, man. What you gotta say about boy?
Carl, are you there? Arsenal the real deal. Are we too? Maybe we are too much. Maybe let's say we are judgmental about them in terms of winning the Premier League or challenging. But do we have to just wait for them to say play Liverpool, play City, then and play Chelsea? Then we'll be able to judge them more. But they've already played Tottenham already, which they beat them already. The next match is Liverpool. We don't know what's gonna happen with Liverpool with them next week. Then the following matches, we'll see how they pans out when they play Manchester City and the other guys. But right now, they are looking very, very good. So, Carl, your take on Arsenal? Oh, Carl is muted. Tosin, Arsenal.
Abdullah, hold on a second. I'm on a call. I'll come back in 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Tosin.
Speak on your boy Conte, Tosin. Speak on Conte, man.
I didn't watch the game, so I don't know. Like I didn't.
He's lying, Abdullah.
No, I'm dead ass. actually.
Well, Abdullah, remember him and Daniel was saying, Tottenham can win the league, bro, because Conte got his player this.
No. I've actually maintained since like earlier, like a month or two ago, that Tottenham ain't doing it because their center backs. You can't be starting Eric Dyer and Longley and Ben Davies and Davison Sanchez and like only Christian Romero is good enough. Like all that center back personnel is doo-doo. Like you're not doing anything with that. The wing backs too. Like so and even the midfield, like I mean, they're just not. They have the attack though. They have the best attack. I feel like they, on their day, like their attack not as good as City's attack.
Yeah.
But Tosin, do you think they can survive this in terms of keep winning? Because I still believe they will lose match, but I don't know which match they're gonna lose.
I
Can
mean,
they keep this
they lost to
consistency going
United.
forward?
Arsenal, no, because the way they lost to United just let me
Mhm.
know is that like they're not going to travel well,
Hmm.
and in those type of games, and against Liverpool,
Hmm.
they might smack Liverpool. Who knows?
Hmm. Possible.
They might.
Hmm.
If they smack Liverpool, Liverpool's in really in big crisis, man. When was the
Hmm.
last time Arsenal beat like Liverpool in the league?
It's tough, man. It's tough.
But Arsenal, I'm not gonna lie, man. If they in first place, like going
Hmm.
into the World Cup, we have
Hmm.
to say they're in the title race, man. We just have to.
Yeah.
We have to. If they're in first place, like let's say the World Cup starts on November 20th, they're still top of the table or they're
Hmm.
1 point behind City. We have
Hmm.
to say they're in the title. I don't think they're gonna win it just because City are on a different level.
Hmm.
But we have to say they're in the title race. And shout out to Arsenal. They might get top four. If they don't
They
get top
deserve it
four
because
this season.
after so many years, they really deserve to
Yeah,
be
but
there.
again, it's only 8 game. Maybe they might like completely fall off in the second half of the season.
Yeah, it's
So we
possible
never know. But at the moment, they are flying, man. Arteta, he did learn, man.
because
He did
because
well, man.
Vilton, the fear of Arsenal fans, majority of that are speaking to them is they are very very afraid of Manchester City because they know if they slip up and Man City take over the first position, it's over for them. Their
Yeah.
honeymoon period is over because they know for the fact that with the level Man City is playing right now, if they slip off and Man City take over the first position, it is over for them. It is over.
Brendan Xhaka, he had a fantastic game, I think.
That's good.
Odegaard was very good too that game, man.
Hmm.
Odegaard, man. Shout
But,
out to
but do you think
Odegaard.
it's more of Arsenal being good or just Conte being just Antonio Conte?
No, personally, I know Tottenham are getting a lot of wins, but if you just look at the stats, yeah, it's gonna say they're winning games, but we all been on here saying this. They don't look impressive winning.
They don't. Yeah.
Honestly,
Hmm.
they just don't. Like the only game I'll say that was very impressive that they won I've seen this season was the Forest game. But
Yeah.
other than that, even in that game, they look kind of shaky. But against Chelsea, they drew 2-2. It's like they just couldn't cope with Chelsea intensity, especially in the second half. They just it was the same thing in this game. They just couldn't compete with Arsenal intensity. Yet they score a penalty, but you just felt the moment Arsenal got the second goal, Arsenal was gonna get a third goal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. But for some reason, though, against the likes of City, Liverpool,
Hmm.
they just know how to beat those teams. I don't know which is it. I just don't know why. Because that that's why I'm very curious when Tottenham and City. Well, we won't see that game for a while now because it's gonna happen next year
Next
because it
year,
was
yeah.
postponed. It was supposed because of the
Hmm.
whole the Queen stuff.
Yeah.
I was very curious to see how was Tottenham going to respond against Manchester City, but we didn't get to see that. But Arsenal, man, they are
Hmm.
fantastic at the moment. They're like, okay, this might be exaggerating, but they're like a B version of like of Manchester City. Just the way they play, though, just how fluid it is, man. Like, yo, Gabriel Jesus has the
But I
freedom
think
to do whatever he wants.
the difference between that is Pep knows how to win. He will always find a way to psych his player to win. Do Arteta have that mentality to psych the player to win? I'm not sure yet. That is
I
my
mean,
little
I
bit
mean, he's a
caveat.
young. I no, like realistically, if you're an Arsenal fan, you think you're gonna win the league. I think
Hmm.
that's just being delusional. Like you're you're
Because
delusional.
that Arsenal fans is saying they want to win the league. It's not
No,
that has been
of
their
course they
thing.
want to. Of course they want to win the league, but I don't think they will. Come on, what we saw from City today, like that, just tells me that team is just on a different level, man. Like they just are. They just are.
Do you know
Like
what Arsenal fans is telling me? They said they are praying to God that Alan should get injured. So when they face Man
nah,
City,
come on,
it will
man.
be
Like
easier
come
for
on.
them.
Don't you want to beat Manchester City at their best, man? So you can brag even more. Like, come on, man. Why you gotta wish injuries on another player, man? But shout out to Arsenal. I'm very curious to for the Arsenal Chelsea game. That's gonna be a very interesting
November,
because at the moment
November the 6th. We play them in November the 6th.
because at the moment Arsenal are flying. They feel like they're gonna win every
We play them next
game.
month. We play them next month on the 6th of next month. So we'll see. At the
They
bridge
have then they have Liverpool next week, so
next
which
week.
is
Yeah.
I'm very excited to watch
Hmm.
because I feel like this game might be a make or break for Liverpool. If Arsenal destroy Liverpool in that game, man, it might be ripped for Liverpool, man, this
I
season,
agree.
man. It might be ripped, man.
But you never can tell. Liverpool can just turn up in that match and win. very possible.
But that's the thing though. They can't just turn up. They have to be on it from the
Yeah,
get.
because never see football is unpredictable. Sometimes it might go your way, sometimes it might not go. But football is something you can never predict because you never can tell what might happen the next day.
But shout out to Arsenal, man. Top of the league after 8 games. I think they are gonna get top four, man.
We'll see. Carl, are you back?
No, he's still doing
Okay.
something.
Abdul, Arsenal Football Club. Are you as a rival watching now? Do you say you are you the consistent level is there for me, but you want to see more in terms of okay, how far can they go for you to have your judgment or your expectation for them? Or you be like it's too early. Let's wait and see.
I'm not.
Or you have been
I'm,
impressed with them.
I'm not scared of Arsenal Football Club. To be honest with you, do you know what they remind me of? They remind me of that season where Hall was in the top four till like Christmas. So they don't scare me in that time. The last game, I was expecting Tottenham to do better, but obviously, what happened happened.
Yeah.
Arsenal were 2-1 up, and then they got it, and then Spurs got a red card, and then Tottenham scored, and then Arsenal scored the third goal. So that can happen in a game. But I'm not scared. I'm not thinking. I still think Tottenham have a better chance than Arsenal
Yeah, because of the manager. I agree.
because of the manager and the quality of football they and the quality of the quality of players they have,
Yeah, yeah. I
the,
agree.
and the how good the manager is. So I'm not scared. I'm sorry to disappoint Arsenal fans. I'm not scared of Arsenal. They can enjoy the ride while it lasts, but they're not going to win. And I don't see them finishing ahead of Spurs. So
We're still gonna do our Premier League prediction. Though. We're gonna do it, but it's not yet time. Just wait over 2 weeks.
because the thing is, the reason why I said that is when I watch Arsenal, I'm not on edge. They just look like a team that train very well, trying to understand each other, and they're disciplined when they play. So I'm still on edge when I watch Tottenham. I'm even kind of I look at them like they're on the same level with like Man United. Managers that have bright ideas, managers who are like getting their message across to their players, and managers who, if given time and the right condition, will actually do well for their clubs. I'm not looking at him as a threat
Oh,
per
yes.
se. I'm not looking at them as a threat. I'm sorry. I'm not scared. I'm not too excited. I'm not over expecting them, you know. So that's how I see Arsenal so far.
Very
But
well.
then, okay, they might surprise me. But then that's football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Football
So
football is full of surprises, so we have to wait and see. But for me, I'm still on the edge in terms of Arsenal. I still want to see more from them.
if they take this form to April, then I will start getting scared of them. But even if I see them in the same situation by December, January,
Because I believe Liverpool will pick up. That Tottenham Hotspur will be fine. Man City is Man City. Chelsea also
see,
will pick up also too. So it depends on how consistent can they be going forward.
even don't sleep on Man U,
Yeah, I agree.
because to me, what happened to them today is just like it's expected to happen because they're rebuilding. They got a new manager, you know, and maybe they try to go toe to toe at the wrong time
Yeah.
with a team like Man City, and they got found out.
I'm waiting to see the Man City Arsenal match. That's when I'm gonna say, okay, let me see. Let me see the level. Maybe Ateta will go defensive, or he will go and mark.
That's a very good scenario you've painted. So if you see Man City,
Abdul, Abdul. I'm not watching Arsenal Man City and I'm seeing 7-1, 7-3. Allah scoring 4 goals.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
hold on, hold on. Let me complete this picture. So if you see, if there's Man City, Arsenal at the Etihad,
Mhm.
and the result ends like it ended today with Man United,
Mhm.
and they beat Arsenal 6-3, will you be shocked?
I will not be shocked.
Exactly. So
It's Man
that's
City.
what I'm trying to say.
It's Man City.
So
But Arsenal fans will be shocked and they'll be hungry because their level of expectation is high. And as I keep telling them, lower your expectation.
yeah, but then Arsenal fans are a bit, deluded sometimes, and there's always a hype train around Arsenal. I don't really understand it. Maybe it's because they're a London club. Maybe they because they were supported by the Queen. Maybe I just know, man. Maybe it's Arsene Wenger, or it's just you know when you have that kid who has like potential
Hmm.
to be maybe like the head boy of the school.
Hmm.
That's how I see Arsenal. But the head boy of the school is not necessarily, the the most sporty student
Yeah,
or
I agree.
the most academic student, but like the one that has more. The head boy is like the boy with the maybe like he's got like responsibility. He's matured and he's been favored by the school establishment. That's how I see Arsenal Football Club.
Okay, Abdul, relax, 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 relax.
So there's a lot of
Hmm.
hype about them. So,
Fair
but
enough.
I'm
Now,
not.
Carl, is your mic working now?
No, he's still not there.
Okay, I think it's still there. Guys, this topic I want to talk about now, we might spend hours or 2 hours on this topic. Mr. Blue Eyes, if you are listening to me, brother, you have to bring your head here. I need an apology from you. Blue Eyes, I need a double space, 12 font, an apology. It needs to be sent to me tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. sharp to USA. I need that from you. Sharp. It needs to be sent sharp, 7 a.m. sharp. I need it from you. I need it from you. We all told you, but it did not listen. We warned you guys, but you didn't listen. We told you guys, but you never listen. We have warned you guys, but you never listen. And I said it to Carl. Carl is here when I said it. Carl, I am forfeiting the Premier League title because of this man here. Because he's a freak of a nature and he annoys the heck out of me watching him as a rival. Tosin, let's have a serious conversation about Erling Haaland. Because the question we always have is he has 2 touches, he has 7 touches, he has these touches. He doesn't touch ball too much, so he doesn't to get involved too much. But Tosin, today, Haaland had 2 assists and 3 goals. That second assist is a world class to Phil Foden.
Even
That
that
is
first
how
assist,
I'm
that
like,
both
wow,
assists were quality. Both assists were quality. And
wow,
I
wow, wow.
was told he just a tapping merchant. Both of those
No,
assists.
hold on. I
If
was
a-
told, I was told
if any
Haaland.
other player does those 2 assists,
They
they
told
would
me
have been
it was a
hyping it.
Lukaku 2.0. That's what they told me.
Yeah, like that first pass he gives to Foden,
Bro,
then that second pass. World class.
Lukaku has made passes like that as well, man. Y'all need to stop.
No, to
Lukaku was
Foden,
going.
stop,
Lukaku
stop.
was going. Wait, y'all didn't see Lukaku go crazy under Conte with like making
Inter
passes
Milan,
and stuff,
yeah,
making
but
Come on,
reverse passes
man.
and shit. Like, come on, bro,
no, no, no.
stop.
What I'm saying
Like,
is,
you
Come
guys are
on,
no, no,
overdoing
no,
it.
no, no,
You're
no. What I'm
overdoing it
saying is
now.
to that level of no, because the talk
Just
around
the
Alan
weight on
is
the ball,
no, no.
man.
The talk
Weight
about
on
Alan
that
is
ball, man.
he's just gonna have like 22 touches on the
The
ball,
weight on
5 touches on
you
the
mean the
ball.
first pass, the first assist?
Yeah, the first pass,
Mhm.
the first
Oh no, the
assist.
first pass that was a great pass.
That
Just
I'm talking about the first pass. Yeah.
yeah, that was a great pass.
That was
Take nothing
like
away from it.
he's already adapted to the team. He knew Foden was gonna be on the back. And what really impressed me about that goal was that City were up 3-0 at that time, right? Foden could have just switched off and been like, okay, we up for it, but Foden wanted to score that goal. My guy ran half the pitch. And ironic, it was a counter attack. I think Ericsson should have fouled De Bruyne. I don't know why he didn't. I
He
would
fouled
have
him
been.
before the winner. He did foul him.
No, before De Bruyne, because De Bruyne has so much time on the ball today. But that pass, man, the quality on that pass, man, it was
I love this
Yeah,
celebration.
but City,
I
the
love
way
this
City
celebration.
play today, they're not
This
playing
is my
again
best
like this.
celebration of Halland.
Oh, we've mocked this celebration when we beat Dortmund.
Yeah,
we
when
did the same
This is my best
celebration.
celebration. This is my best one.
Mbappe, Neymar, they all did this
This is my
celebration.
best celebration for me.
Okay, so Haaland has 17 goals
Listen, and
in
Halland.
all competition this
Where
year.
do we put him right now in terms of goal scoring?
Oh, yeah, he's the number one goal scorer in the world. He's the number 9 in the world right now. There's just so much upside with him in this system. He's going to score goals. When you think of Holland, you think of think of Holland's strengths. He's pretty much a combination of
Guys, look at who pop in. I need the apology to the fans, to the world football. 7 a.m. sharp tomorrow morning in Chicago. Guys, mute your mic.
No, but
7 a.m. sharp in Chicago. I need mute your mic. I need double space 12 fonts. I don't want Word. I don't want Microsoft Word. I want PDF.
Oh God! And Carl is here.
Blue Eyes said
Everybody's
United
here.
was
I
gonna
want
win this
PDF.
game. Blue Eyes said
Should I-
United
can I
was
finish
gonna
though?
win this. Yeah, let Tosin finish.
I'm back,
Yeah,
guys.
please go ahead, Tosin.
Tosin and then Haaland.
Go ahead,
I'm
Tosin.
back.
Go ahead, Tosin.
Okay.
I'm back.
I'll come to you, Carl, but let me come to Tosin first.
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying the way Holland played today as a number 9, you can't think of anyone better right now. When I look at his strengths, what he gives, how strong he is, he's like a combination of, Lewandowski and Giroud. No, that's what. Why is that an insult?
He
No,
reminds
no,
me-
no,
Haaland
no,
reminds
I'm
me of-
Just the
saying- I'm saying-
physicality. It's the physicality of his game.
No,
No,
he
Tosin,
reminds
I'm not
me of-
disagreeing with you. I'm not
No, he
disagreeing with
reminds
you.
me
I'm
of
just saying
young
it's a
Zlatan
very good-
Ibrahimovic.
Hell no.
Stop!
No,
Stop!
stop. He's nothing like Zlatan. What are you
No,
saying?
no.
Maybe
No,
an
I'm not disagreeing
attitude.
with Tosin. They were
Maybe
just
an
funny.
attitude, but like
Said
he's
that.
nothing like.
Like
How
this
was he
guy
like
was made in a
Zlatan
lab.
style wise? No, they're way different.
He was made in a lab, man. He was.
Yeah,
made in a
Haaland
lab,
is just he's more athletic than Zlatan ever was. Like Zlatan wasn't a speedster.
Wait, Zlatan in Ajax, Juventus?
He wasn't fast. Like he was fast, but he wasn't Haaland fast.
Come on, Abdullah. Zlatan at the streets, man. He at the streets, man.
And Zlatan was a more ball to feet player, more technical. Like it's different. They're different
Yeah,
players.
I was going to say that.
Yeah,
more
like they're
technical,
just different
absolutely.
players. So, but Haaland, great header of the ball. Like everything, he's just complete. He's the complete center forward. Everything. So, and today he showed his best side. That was a 10 out of 10 performance. The assist to
But Tosin,
Foden at the
I
back
believe
post.
he took it personal. You know why I believe he took it personal? His father was injured by Roy Keane, Manchester United legend. So Haaland decided to take it personal to the on
Not
game today.
really. Not
By
really.
scoring hat-trick and doing 2 assists.
I don't think he was thinking about that.
He was, though.
He was thinking about that.
It's his first
It's his
derby.
father.
It's just his first derby.
But he said that's the game he's been wanting to play ever since.
He said it that the game he's been wanted to play because of what happened to his father.
Okay.
Which Roy Keane.
See,
Oh.
what you have to realize is, what you
Okay.
have to realize is that, remember this guy was a kid when his father got injured by Roy Keane.
Yeah, he was a
So
kid.
hold on. Imagine him father going back home with a career-ending injury. You know what's going to go on in that household? The complaints, the hatred, the noise, the pain, the suffering. We always forget that players have this off-field life where they talk, where they actually meet with their families. All that stuff is. This guy was a kid. This was the game he's been looking forward to.
Yeah. He told Gary Neville, he said,
when
immediately I
I
landed
talk
in
about
Manchester,
Erling Haaland, people,
I wanted Manchester City derby. He said it
when I talked about Erling Haaland, a few people were saying that the guy is not going to adapt, he's not going to do this. And I said, look, guys, what you're seeing now is Erling Haaland with 2 months under Guardiola. By the time this guy is finished with this guy, he will be the most feared and lethal striker in world football. Nobody else come close.
I agree.
Nobody else come close. Not Mbappe, not Messi, not Ronaldo, not Benzema.
Oh, not
no
Mbappe. Now we're trivializing Mbappe and all this. Okay.
I'm not trivializing Mbappe. I'm just telling you the facts.
No, I
When
disagree.
this guy's
bro.
finished with this guy as a striker, no one will touch him. He's had
I
2 months,
disagree.
guy.
If he
This
does,
guy
if
is
if
faster
he's
than
not
Mbappe.
scoring goals, where's his
Hold on.
impact?
This guy is
Oh
faster
my
than Mbappe.
god, bro!
If he's not scoring, where's his
Faster than
impact?
Mbappe.
He's a striker.
No,
He's
the
beat
guy
his
is a
judge with goals.
classic striker. Classic. Left foot, right foot, header, you name it.
I see
2
all of
months
that.
under
I see all of those
Guardiola.
traits.
It's not even it's not even close.
He's like,
You know, because you know what makes me kind of admire him a lot as a player is
he's like, I swear, he's
his
like a
mentality.
Mario Gomez. He's like a Mario Gomez and
Because
and
because
fused
we did,
together,
you know,
bro.
when we did the remember when we did the pre-match on Friday, and I was like, United fan was like, they were DMing me. Butcher Halland. He will pocket him. Varane will pocket, and I was like, the Butcher I know is in Nigeria. It's called Abattoir, where they sell meat. And today, Halland decided to sell meat on Butcher, not Butcher decided to sell meat on Halland.
You know the funny thing about the game today? Do you know that this guy gave Jack Grealish the ball to score? He could have scored it himself. He gave the guy the ball to score. The idiot gave it back to him. And he's like, come on, I give you the ball to go score. The guy could have had 4. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
And his intensity never drop in the game. You know what's crazy about it? He just needs 19 more goals to break the Premier League record. And
It's
there's
crazy.
19
there's
goals
30
in
games.
30 games. 19 goals in 30 games.
Yeah, so there's 30 games left in the Prem. He just needs 19 more goals.
19
And,
goals,
and if De Bruyne's going at even a faster pace because De Bruyne tied the assist record in 1920 when
I'm just saying it's a luxury though. Like it's just
no, you're right.
It's getting more accentuated in this system.
De Bruyne just needs more 13 more assists, and there's 30 games left.
I saw the stat today. The guy had 3 shots. He had 5 shots 6 shots in total, right? 3 on target, 3 goals. That's 100% efficiency.
Yeah.
Now people talk about Gabriel Jesus. Oh, we lost Gabriel Jesus. He can run around. He gives us energy. Gabriel Jesus' conversion rate in front of goal is probably at 30%, 20%. This guy was 100% against United.
Mm-hmm.
Raheem Sterling has never scored against Man United in the 6 years for Man City.
Yeah.
Blue eyes. They sure me Sterling, huh?
No, I'm not shocking. I'm just saying. This is why we talk about.
For
2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've watched this guy in the Champions League. I've seen him play against Van Dijk. I've seen him play against PSG. I've seen him play for RB Leipzig, for Salzburg when he was a molder. We've watched him play in the under 21s when he scored 9 goals against one team.
Yeah,
we watched this guy play. When we say that this guy is the real deal, there's a reason why we talk about that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, he's the real deal.
Bro, he's 9 goals away from tying the Golden Boot tally from last season. Last season it was
14 goals already. 14
this
goals.
Weekend, we have
this is October already. This is just October.
This weekend we have Southampton.
Oh my God.
Abdullahi.
Southampton next. I'm forfeiting this.
Blue eyes. You need an answer for your league, man. Like, what's your league doing?
If Brazil,
I'm waiting for the mic. I'm waiting for.
Wait, don't worry, Blue eyes is coming. I'm gonna say this right now on the record. If Brazil, Argentina, or France don't win the World Cup, he might actually win the Ballon d'Or this season.
A player like Halland will never touch the Ballon d'Or. Stop. Respect the history of the trophy, man.
This is becoming something else, man.
Come on, man.
Abdullahi, can you repeat what I said to Carl about Halland the last time?
We
won Blue Eyes. He will never listen.
Did you see the celebration? Did you see the celebration of Pep Guardiola?
I saw it. Oh my God.
I said Pep loves players that will challenge him. He loves players that he will think, what can I do to this player? How can I get this player to the next level? Look, believe it or not, Pep wants this guy to score 50 goals this season. If he doesn't score 50 goals this season, Pep would think about himself as a failure. That's the kind of manager Pep is. Forget about it. We were having this discussion. First of all, I would like to pass the mic to Honorable Cassava Flakes, whatever.
He has to answer for his clan. He has no.
I
See,
didn't know. I didn't know Abdul has a comedic side to him. No problem.
no. You have to answer for your crime. You have to answer for your crime.
Just tell me when to go. Tell me when
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go.
Go.
Blue eyes,
Eyes,
you have to answer for your crime. You
Blue
have to.
Eyes, I would like you to sit and take that pose and light up the candle and reflect of the crime you committed.
I did commit a crime.
You committed.
Listen,
That's a big crime.
I've taken a lot. You guys know I've taken a lot of L's in the past 7 months, but I'm just surprised that you guys are getting excited over this glossy performance. Like, guys, come
Oh
on.
my.
Come
Bro,
on.
you said United was gonna win today.
No,
Yes, on
I did
Friday
say
night.
that.
Bro.
No, but Vilton. Okay, first, let me lie. First things first. First things first. The person I actually want to first talk about is the guy I told you gentlemen about last week. Phil Foday.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna start exactly. I'm gonna start with Phil Foday.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, I'm being straight up. If Phil didn't, if
He's
Phil
a
Foden
second
didn't,
act. He's a second act. Come on, let's talk about the first
actually,
act.
no. This
Come
was this was a Phil Foden show, bro. This was a
Hmm.
Phil Foden. He opened it up for Halland, and my problem with listen, if I played against Manchester United alone, me against that team, I'll beat them 3-0 today. No, guys, let that sink in. If it was
No,
me,
like
Blue Eyes,
the coaching that's some of the worst coaching I've seen at the
oh,
top
bro,
level in a while.
look how ponderous Casemiro looked. Look at McTominay and what's his name in the mid. That was it.
Nobody saying United
Eriksen.
beat Arsenal and Liverpool.
Sorry.
Nobody saying United beat
No,
Arsenal.
but I'm not trying to take away the shine from Manchester City, but guy, come on, man, it was so come on. I'm surprised Halland only scored 3. Listen, guys. Mouse in. Listen, I'm not
It
done.
could have been 10. It could have been 10.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mouse in the house is not a lie. Martinez is. I'm sorry. Is Mouse in the house?
No,
And
not true.
Yeah, Martinez is Mouse in the house, and I'm surprised. With all due respect to Man U fans, I know I understand that you playing center back, you can play at any height. But it's just a figure of speech. It's a basketball term in case people want to come at me. But Mouse in the house just means you have a small man on you. And you take advantage, you post up and you play. Anytime there's a small man on you, the code is Mouse in the house. So my problem with Martinez, for those that understand the technical part of defending, is that Martinez wanted to run with Halland. And that's what Halland wants. Keep this guy offside. They couldn't do it. They wanted to run with Halland. Halland will burn you, bro. That's what I told you guys 3 days ago. I said, if you run with Halland, you will score 10. Keep him offside. But the problem is, defenders are terrified because you don't know really where the offside line starts. So you want to kind of like hang around like a shadow, so that when he gets that delicious ball from what's his name, from De Bruyne, you want to run. And guess what? What he does is when he runs with you, and then he opens up and screens you off.
No.
So I don't know. I can't believe you guys are not calling this out. So again, like I said, without repeating myself, talk to me in February about Halland, and we'll have a discussion.
Blue eyes.
I'm not done.
Blue eyes will be here in February. And no doubt to be here. All of us
This
will
is
be
the
here for February.
honeymoon. This is the
All
honeymoon
of us could
period.
be here for February. And no doubt.
Guess what? This guy's not going to see anything. He's not going to chop with these guys with Southampton. No. They won't give him space.
No.
Low block.
Blue eyes.
Low block.
Blue eyes. Blue eyes. I can put my money on it right now. I can see my money on it right now. Halland against Southampton is coming.
Do you think he's gonna
7 or 8
break the goal record, the goal scoring record this season?
He cannot. Come on. This is the EPL, man. What do you think we're talking about here? You think come on.
Oh, shit.
Respect
You're
yourself.
scared. You're scared.
Wait, Blue Eyes.
scared.
So, okay, dude, Blue Eyes.
Shit.
How did Salah break it in his first season in the EPL?
Salah earned. Did he break it in the first? Was it the first season?
Yeah, first season with Liverpool. First season.
17,
Yeah, but where did Liverpool end? That year.
They finished fourth or
Champions
third?
League final.
Yeah, fourth. They got to the Champions League final against Madrid. We beat them 3-1.
Yeah.
when Salah got injured in the
Yeah,
finals.
but the reason why Salah is more there's more technique, like you would say, Vilton. There's more technique with Salah because he operates from the wings. You understand?
But
This
Blue Eyes,
Blue
he's
Eyes,
going
the
at a
problem with
pace.
the argument, Blue
He's
Eyes,
already at 14
with
goals.
the
He's going
argument,
at
Blue
a
Eyes,
faster pace.
the problem with the argument is, I go back in next year as context.
yes,
The number one problem we had last year,
yes,
Bruyne was creating chance after chance after chance.
but not
Unfortunately,
finishing.
he had Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus in front of him, who are wasteful.
Mm,
Wasteful.
mm.
Right? Even Halland said in an interview that he kept seeing De Bruyne all these balls. He's saying, WTF, get on the end of this. All of a sudden now, this guy is converting 100% chances.
Yeah. This is what is this game day number what? Come on.
Game
But
day 8, and it's 17 goals in all competitions.
no competition.
17.
Guys,
And
let
well,
me
you could act the extra 3 because he scored 3 for Norway over the Nation League, so that's like
17
20
goals
goals.
in all competitions.
let me
Crazy.
sorry guys, let me break it down to the atomic level. Maybe Blue Eyes will appreciate it a bit more. The last time I said, if you are coaching a 9-year-old kid that wants to be a striker, what do you tell him as his functionality on the pitch? Right? What you say to him is know how to receive the ball and know how to score goals. And if you are going to be a top striker, learn how to score goals with only one touch. If you look at all the top goal scorers we've had over the past 20 years in the Premier League, the very top ones, the exceptional ones, are the ones that score goals with only just one touch, their first touch. What did Haaland do today? So it doesn't matter how you play, low block, high block, left block, right block. He needs one touch to score goals.
No. The only time one touch works, Abdul, this is where your reasoning is a little bit faulty. Is if you put the only time one touch works is if you put the ball behind the line. That's when your one touch works. If I give you the ball and you kill the ball at the offside line, you now have to create more touches.
No.
This your one touch thing.
The goals he scored today.
Yeah,
how
but
many
like,
did he
that's
take?
what I. Yeah, but the
score the
goals he
goals?
scored today, there were no offsides. How many offsides were in the 6 goals today? How many VAR decisions were in the 6 goals?
So
today?
breaking news for you, Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Haaland has said that he's never offside. In Dortmund, Mulder, Salzburg, he's never offside. He says he figured out the way to stay on side. Guy doesn't go offside. Doesn't. It's not by accident, it's by design.
No.
He
You cannot. No, I know. You can, of course. The top strikers like Haaland, I'm going to give him his flower. I won't say flowers, I'll say his flower. The top strikers. No, the top strikers like Haaland, right? He believes he will never be offside. That's why I am putting the responsibilities on our coaches and defenders. Now I'm speaking for the EPL as a product. I don't know if you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm putting the emphasis on the coach and the defenders as representing the EPL as a product. It is the responsibility of the coach to find a way to leave this man offside, because if you give him bodies,
What do you but Blue Eyes, right?
Yeah.
You know how he beats you offside.
But you said low blocks. First
Hold
you're
on.
saying low
No, but
blocks. Now
exactly.
you're saying,
But what I'm saying, right, is with low blocks, right? If he's playing against low blocks, it's easier as
but
well.
City destroy low blocks all the time.
Exactly.
No, but with low blocks, at least there's a point man. So I really want to see how Southampton.
They did it already this season against
West Ham
Crystal
did a low block.
Palace. Crystal Palace.
West
Low
Ham
block.
did it. West Ham
West Ham did it and he scored.
No, I don't. Listen, guys. I just need for you guys to calm down. If you keep this guy on a high line, right? If you keep this guy on a high line, let him be the last man. It's a big risk because he's an intelligent striker. I'm not saying
Blue Eyes, but the problem you
That's
hold on, Wilson. Hold on. Because the problem that the argument is that what Haaland does is that he never stays on the last man. What he does, he stays a meter or two beyond the last man, so he's never offside. So what happens?
No, you're not getting the point. Is when because the problem is Haaland starts to adjust when De Bruyne starts to make that. De Bruyne has to make one step. He doesn't even have to touch the ball.
But hear me out, Blue Eyes. Haaland doesn't that. What Haaland does, he's a meter or two behind, in front of the defender. So
And
what
that
he
is
does,
that.
what he does is he gives you the space as defender to try so the defender can see him. But
No.
because of his speed and his movement, by the time the ball is coming, he's so quick that he overtakes the defender and gets the ball.
Listen, I can't wait for this guy to get this guy. This guy is gonna have a defender of the year. Someone like Thiago Silva would love to play
He
against
will
this
kill
guy.
this guy, will destroy Thiago
No,
Silva.
he cannot. He cannot. This guy won't see any goal against Chelsea now. Listen,
In fact,
all I'm trying to say to you is,
Blue Eyes,
He will kill him, bro. He will kill him.
let me
Right.
just finish what I want to say. Let me finish what I want to say. really
Graham
quick.
Potter will not play Thiago Silva against Erling
The
Haaland.
problem with Halland, this is very simple, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you guys to mark today. If you play Halland to play, like if you keep him offside, that he's the last man. You know, when you keep a striker to be a last man, if you understand what I mean, make him the proverbial last man. Let him shuffle his feet. This guy, I haven't seen him shuffle his
You're not
feet.
listening to what I'm telling you, Bryce.
No, I'm
He doesn't
listening
play
to
the
what
last
I am
man.
observing.
No, Bryce, listen. Open your mind a little bit, okay?
Sure.
He doesn't play the last man. What he does to you.
You're not listening to what I'm saying as the last man. I'm not saying hold on. I'm not saying the defender is the last man. I'm saying Haaland.
Champions League Varane, okay? Champions League Varane, right?
Yeah,
What this guy did to him today that got him injured,
Yeah.
right, was confusion. He says, okay, Varane, I know you want to mark me, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in front of you by 2 meters. So you have the decision to make. So when Haaland drops in, he drops into the hole like Kane does, right? Varane followed him, right?
Yeah.
And what now happens is that when De Bruyne gets the ball, Haaland spins around Varane and goes past him because he has the speed.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You see, that's the thing. What I want defenders to do, right, is to look over their shoulders and see Haaland behind them. Let me see if anybody understands what I just said.
Behind but towards the goal?
Listen, let me
When you
say
say
this
behind,
again.
what do you mean?
Hold on.
What do you mean?
Let me say this again. You're getting too excited.
No, I'm asking you. I'm trying to understand what you mean by behind.
Listen, if Haaland is coming to score in my goalpost, okay, you're coming to score in my goalpost. I want Haaland to find himself behind the defenders that are defending him.
How?
Exactly.
How?
I'll leave you there.
You want to play sweeper?
No, I'll leave you there with that position. I'll leave you there with that.
Because what you doesn't make any sense from football perspective, right? If
okay, if anybody who doesn't understand that, then I'll leave that matter alone.
If Mendy is in goal, right, and you have a back five of James, Thiago, who's your defender again? Fofana.
Carl, if you don't understand that,
are you saying that Haaland will be played behind your last defender?
That is why I say to construct an offside trap is not a day's job. That is what I'm trying to say.
I think how do you construct an offside trap?
Let me
that will never be offside.
I think I get what you're saying, but this is what you need to understand.
Listen, offside is gravitational, man.
This is a good discussion. How do you create an offside trap for a player?
Let me tell you how. Let me tell you how now. Listen, what you have to do, and that's why you need intelligent. That's why I said the responsibility, ladies and gentlemen, is on the coach and the defenders, because it is the defender's responsibility.
Who is a better defender?
Hey, now let me finish. Now I thought the mic was my own.
Who's a better defender?
Let me just finish.
Thiago Van Dijk.
Hold on, let me just finish. Let me finish, and then you can ask me your question. Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So again, I hope you have your pen and paper.
I don't need a pen and paper. It's
okay,
all in my mind.
Good. All I'm saying is simple. It is the responsibility of a top defense line.
I cannot wait for this game. I swear.
Create
I cannot
wait offside trap. Let me finish now. Oh boy, now Carl, speak. I'll speak after you. Carl, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I am begging you.
Go after you.
I am begging you.
I'll go after you, man.
I don't want you.
Very interesting.
I'm begging.
Blue Eyes is.
I'll go after you. Carl, when you're done, just let me know.
Blue Eyes has come out and said that he wants Thiago Silva, right, to mark Erling Haaland. I'm looking forward to that.
Are you done?
I'm looking forward to
done?
Thiago Silva mark Erling Haaland.
Are you done? Okay, good. Let me just finish up now. Let me add to what you were just saying about Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva will not mark Haaland. Thiago Silva will mark space. Exactly. I know it's a little bit all over the place. I know.
Tonight, either you drank too much Gary or you're smoking something.
I know.
Because what is the one thing that the Erling Haaland loves? Space. He loves space.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Well,
Look at
when are
this.
we
this-
Is,
when are
is
we playing
anybody?
Man
Okay,
Blue
just
eyes.
hold on. Let me
Blue
just
Blue
listen.
Eyes,
I
Blue
have
Eyes,
to.
anybody
you're
here,
not,
right?
you're not, Blue Eyes,
Anybody here?
you're trolling us. You're just trolling.
Anybody here? Anybody take this? Anybody's taking this seriously? Like
Don't.
a 37-year-old Thiago Silva,
Yeah.
who's going to try and mark space with De Bruyne floating, Bernardo floating, Gundogan Foden floating, and then Erling Haaland running in behind.
Look,
He's gonna try and
I'll
match
I'll say, look, I'm a PSG fan. Okay, I watched Holland against PSG. Thiago Silva struggled against Holland, bro. He struggled.
I know they
Oh,
did.
we're playing Man City in January.
Okay, like
Oh,
I'm just saying.
We're
Look,
playing in
man,
January.
he's
there you go.
not.
No.
Look,
No,
he's
November the
great, but
9th.
like what you need is
Carabao Cup.
maybe
Carabao Cup first.
Okay,
Then we
Carabao.
play them also at the bridge on January. Oh my God, Blue Eyes, please. If Alan score 4 goals against us in bridge, we are gonna have a comeback. I'm gonna.
He's not scoring.
Don't worry,
He's-
Reece James will be at centre back. It's
he's-
calm.
no,
brother.
Haaland is going to get substituted against Chelsea. I can't wait. He's going to have a piss. Anyways, listen. I
you're
don't
not
want
that
to.
People in the
You
chat.
guys are not that.
People in the chat.
You're not
Hold
that
on,
type of
Abdullah,
fan.
let me
please
just
clip
finish.
this. Clip this up
Let me finish and
No,
hand off the
it's
mic.
clip
Let me
it.
just
Everything
finish and
is-
I'll give
clip it.
Carl.
Clip
Carl.
this.
I'll give you the mic now.
You
I'll give
guys
you the
making
mic.
things about Chelsea. It's sad, man.
I know. But exactly, Eman, clip it. Thank you. That's all I need. Somebody should just clip it so I can move on. So again, if we're talking football, are we still talking football, right?
We are talking football, yeah.
Good.
Sure.
If we're talking football, the truth is, Emily says, "Save Grandpa's words." God bless you, my brother. The truth is this: I don't know how I wish we could do PowerPoint presentations. I wish I can show you the clip of all the goals Haaland scored today. But I know Abdullah is going to get copyrighted.
No, if it without videos,
Abdullah,
show
if
it.
I may, let me just
But
you
what
can-
is
No,
your
I'm not
larger
done now.
point? What is your larger
Let me
point?
describe
Carl,
to you.
Carl, I'm not done, man.
Let
Let
me
me just
describe-
finish so you can finish. No, I want to give you the mic, Carl.
Finish up,
No, I
finish
don't
up.
need the mic. I don't need
No,
the
the
mic.
way Carl is talking, I can tell that he's being very. You can tell
I'm
that.
not being,
this guy-
I want to give an
Okay,
example.
let me finish now.
Let me give an
Let's finish
example.
up
No,
there.
because
When I
because
finish, then you
brought
can
up
give
a
your
point that
example. When I finish, you give
Blue
your
Eyes.
example, Carl.
Yeah,
Hold on, hold on. No, I want
This
to take
is
my
good.
point. I
No,
want to
let's-
take my
let's-
point.
let's
No.
do debate.
When I finish, you
Finish.
talk. No, you've been speaking. Let me finish. Make I finish.
Finish.
Thank you. No, be so they do. Make I finish, then you go talk. That's what it go be. Hey, so like I said, I want to see Haaland caught behind 2 center backs. That's all. I want to see him score 10 goals.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. So let
Wait,
me give
you
an
put
example.
10
Right, so
goals?
hold
What do you
on,
mean?
hold on. Let me respond, please.
Go ahead, brother.
Crystal Palace versus Chelsea
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Odson Edward scores a goal. Correct?
Yes.
For Palace. How the fuck did he score a goal? What did he do?
Because Reece James and Fofana were
In
peaceful
between
and
there with a whip ball, scores a goal with his leg. Boom.
boom. Yeah.
Classic Halland goal.
Mhm.
Thiago Silva should have gotten a red card. Dog so. Denial of
No
obvious.
red card, brother.
Hold on. Against who? Who was the player?
Andrea, you.
What was he doing?
yeah,
Andrea, what was he doing? Running in
Yeah.
behind Thiago Silva. He fell down on his feet and had to use that to hurt the ball. You're telling me, honestly, man to man, and Erling Haaland and Thiago Silva is a match?
I don't want to watch that.
Not a 37, not a 38.
No, I don't want to watch that.
A prime
Not being
Thiago
serious,
Silva.
yeah.
It's
Not
a
being serious,
discussion,
seriously.
but not a 38.
We'll see you in
man.
January, man. We'll see you in
I mean,
January.
ordinary Gabriel Jesus, you can't even handle him in the friendly. 3-0.
We'll see you in January, man.
Are
So,
we serious?
Bryce, in terms of United, what
Yes.
do we for? Because the conversation we're having is Ten Hag being stubborn because they were Casemiro on the bench, they could have just go low block. But he said because he believed in the team and he's been trusting them they've been delivering for them. So he believed, okay, I could just go on with the same team and just play them. But
It shows you it's not his signing, bro.
Blight, this is where I'm looking at it and I'm like, I know you are new in Premier League, but you are making a rookie mistake. Because
Why? What was the rookie mistake?
the rookie mistake for me that he made was Martial should have started ahead of Rashford. That's number one. And secondly,
No, that's not a
McTominay should have
rookie mistake.
No,
Wait,
that's not
no,
a rookie
because he's been doing that in which he shouldn't have done. And secondly, Casemiro should have started this match.
His
not
rookie
McTominay.
mistake was defending with 6. He defended with 6 players, and there were what's it called, 4 players up the field not defending at
Because
all.
Rashford, Abdullah, don't forget, Rashford
Like,
was Premier
bro,
League.
Rashford was out. Johnson was out.
But Rashford was Premier League Player of the Month. Like, he been on good form.
Excuse
so
me?
why would he drop
Yeah.
him?
It doesn't even have that player of the month. It does
Okay,
not.
but
No,
he's
he
been on
does.
good
No,
form.
no, he's been on
Abdullah,
good
it's
form.
not about. It's not.
He's
it's
been
not
in
about
good form.
deserving.
That's all the.
He's been in good
yeah.
form. It's not about deserving. It's not about you think he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying he's been in great form. He's
2 goals in how many
just
matches?
has been.
He's been in good form.
Let me ask you a question.
Dude,
Let me
he
ask
scored
you.
against Liverpool. He scored against Arsenal, and
Let me
they
ask
won a
you a
couple games on the
question.
bounce.
But
He's been
Trossard scored a
good
hat
for
trick against
United.
Liverpool. What are we talking about, guys?
Trossard,
Yeah, like,
Trossard,
he's
he's
been
been in
good.
good form.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, that's not. Look, my larger point is, it's not a rookie mistake to not start Martial in that game with Rashford on a run of good form. I don't think I just think the mistake was they were defending with 6 players. Yo, Ten Hag was really arrogant. I've never seen
No. Listen, this was the problem.
You have Malacia against Foden. Then you have Grealish against what's his name, Dalot. That's not right now. It's not right. I mean, within 2 minutes, got a yellow card. Both fullbacks within 10 minutes or 15 had a yellow card. Then now they're cautious. Now, what do? Do they press? Do they go? Do they stop? Do they press? It just throws the whole game off.
Yeah, they go down. And I'm happy Michael Oliver gave out a yellow card. No other referee probably would have let that go because of but it was clearly a yellow card. It was clearly a yellow card.
The mistake.
He didn't even go for the ball. He didn't even go for the ball at all. He clearly just went to slide tackle on Grealish.
First things first, Casemiro is not fit. That guy is not fit.
But he's present for me in that deal.
Exactly. But
it will do some stuff.
I'm going to make a very, very radical statement right now. In a game against City like this, and I know it would have been suicidal, I would, instead of Martinez, I don't trust Martinez. I don't know why. I would have played. I don't care what anyone says, but I would have played. What's his name? $80 million defender. What's his name?
No, you're not saying
He's injured.
Oh, he's injured.
That doesn't change anything. That doesn't change anything.
No, but at least he's a big body. He's a big body.
Yeah, like that cross doesn't get to Halland. Like
it doesn't get to Halland. He's a big body. That's what I'm saying. You see some of these things. You got to be.
They were down 3-0 though. They were down 2-0. True. The game was over.
True, but you need size, right?
Harry Maguire's confidence is completely shot. Just like Trent's confidence is completely gone. And part of the problem is not only their performance, but the whole media spin around them.
Mm-hmm.
With Trent has, I told Abdullah earlier on,
Halland is coming. Halland's confidence is going to be packaged very soon.
Trent needs a psychologist. He needs a psychologist.
I'm worried for Halland because his dip is coming. The EPL, the dip period is coming, and that is what I want to see.
Can you post the screenshot I send you in your DM for Blue Eyes?
I'm waiting to see Halland
arise
from the dip.
Okay.
That's screenshot.
I know this is not a Halland stream, but I don't know.
We're talking about Halland. This on Halland.
Okay, I don't know why we're getting too excited about this very.
Dude, how are you not Blue Eyes?
No.
Blue Eyes. In your lifetime, you never seen a goal score like this in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, I have seen 10 times better. This guy is a Timberland merchant. He just bangs balls into the net. I love it. He's so predictable, and I want to see this guy play without Kevin De Bruyne. I want to see him.
Actually. Wait. Sorry. The hat trick against Forest, there was no De Bruyne.
Yeah, but don't worry. Like now, I want to see him play without De Bruyne.
He did now.
Look at this, Blue Eyes. Explain me this, bro. Yeah. Look at this, bro.
Yeah.
He did it in 8 games. Michael Owen did it in 48 games. He scored 59, 64, 65, 71. That's insane, Blue Eyes. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, but you're no, I'm not.
If you're going to be
I tell you, talk to me in February.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead. If
you're going to be credible, right, and live up the game, you gotta just say, okay, this guy is good. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. We're all wrong sometimes.
I'm not wrong, Go.
It's okay.
I am not wrong, Go. I'm telling you that I see a two-legged, predictable. What do you call it? Timberland and Air Force One merch. And I'm not trying to be funny. However, he knows what I like about Halland. I won't lie. If there was something I like about him, he knows how to use bodies to his advantage. And that's a huge, especially in the EPL because bodies are coming at you.
So you want him to be Kai Havertz? to drift and move and pass. And
No,
move.
look, haven't you heard me curse?
One
Haven't you heard me cursing Kai Havertz? Kai Havertz below average. I want him gone. No. I'm not. Did you hear me compare? Kai Havertz has to.
You want
not my guy.
Nunes.
Kai Havertz is not my guy. No, like why you putting words in my mouth? No, he's just not the kind of striker we need in the EPL. He's not a good commercial for us.
What do you mean?
He's just clunky.
Who?
Halland.
You're delusional, my guy.
I'm not delusional. You're going to see. He's a clunky.
I'm sorry, you're delusional. Even my wife is laughing at you.
He's a clunky.
I'm sorry, guy. You're delusional. Do you know? Hold on. Do you know that the Premier League brand, because this guy has come in, has gone up fivefold? The people are watching the game because this guy has gone up significantly. And I'm not saying it because I'm a citizen. I'm talking about the Premier League itself, the brand, because of this kid. You know how many interviews he's had with Gary Neville, Alan Shearer, all these guys? You think it's by accident? Every week. What are you talking about, dude? Seriously, man.
He literally might be the first Ballon d'Or winner since Ronaldo in 2008, bro. He might win it. If City were to win,
any Chelsea fan here, if you could get Elliot Hall, you wouldn't get him. So
I'll get them.
I don't want that guy.
I did the host. Me and Emi did the host with Halland.
I don't want that guy near my club, please. I'd rather take.
And the worst part, you know the worst part about this? The guy costs 51 million pounds.
Yeah. No, it's good business. I can't hate. It's good business, bro. I cannot hate.
Sounds like you're hating, bro. Seriously.
No, I'm not hating. All I'm doing is I'm actually being the reasonable head in this panel.
You know, they always say that sometimes the outliers are outliers for a reason because they don't make any sense, unfortunately.
Yeah. Blue eyes.
Come on.
I don't know if it's true now, but Halland, I don't know if it's true. I saw it on Twitter. They say Halland's main goal is to go to all the top 5 league and go destroy them, just go ballistic. He already did it in Bundesliga. Now
I know built on that.
He'll be at Real Madrid in 2 years' time. He's got a release clause.
Guess what? I don't care.
As long as you get a Champions League.
Kid, do what you need to do to.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why Blue Eyes hated on Halland, bro. Like the guy is phenomenal.
I am not hating on Halland. I'm just telling you that this guy.
If everybody wants to pay 200 million pounds in the release clause in 2 years' time, give us the cash. Let me go do what he wants to do.
No, all I'm saying, guys, I'm not hating. I'm not hating on Halland.
I get what Blue Eyes
is saying. No, Blue Eyes is just saying that he's going to have a rough patch.
That's all.
Everybody goes for a rough patch.
Everybody does. No, but the thing is, hold on. The thing is, right?
Yeah, but that just shows your hate for him. The fact that you're mentioning you're forecasting a rough patch already while he's at the top. That just shows your hate for him, bro.
By the way, Blue Eyes.
Most of us love Harry Kane, right? We all like Harry Kane. I like him, right? Everybody goes through a rough patch. Last year, he went through a rough patch.
No, this is the picture I saw.
Every striker goes through times.
Yeah,
those times.
Hopefully, God.
Guys, I wish I can show you guys a PowerPoint presentation.
No, this is the picture I saw, guys. This is the picture I saw for Halland go.
Yeah, man.
He's behind Varane.
Yeah.
He's behind Varane.
That's not where he should be. That's not where Varane should have him. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I need motion, I want to show you motion.
Describe where should Varane be right there.
Abdullah, can you show motion? No.
Where should Varane be?
Hold on. Can you show these? I cannot. Let me ask Abdullah.
In terms of what?
It's very simple now. You know how it goes.
No.
Where should Varane be? Should Varane be towards the goal?
No,
should be away from the goal.
He should be in front. You see Halland dancing like a ballerina. You see how he's standing.
Where should he be?
You see his back foot. Foot.
Yeah.
Varane, right here. Because they're already in the box, but Varane has already been beat. I don't know why you guys don't know simple defending. Then why are you asking me that question?
Because you're getting it wrong, man.
Because he's already been beat.
See, my point to you is see this picture right here. Mm-hmm. There's a reason why Halland is a meter behind Varane. Because he never gets played offside. Because I have the speed and the strength to beat you, even with 2 meters gap.
It's okay, man. Abdullah, can you show me the 3 goals that Halland
I can only show the pictures. YouTube
By the way, Blue Eyes, if he leads City to the Champions League, like would you rate him now if he were to help City win the Champions League?
Remember, I said talk to me mid-February about Halland, and we can have a discussion. I said
because
mid-February.
Because Blue Eyes, I'm looking at it, man. Realistically,
Abdullah, let's make sure we bookmark this.
This is already
And
bookmark.
then
Don't worry.
I don't
This
want
is-
excuses, oh.
Yeah.
I
because
take my
Blue
L.
Eyes, I'm
I
looking
take
at
my
it
L.
realistically over 2 legs, bro.
Yes.
Like I don't see any team in Europe beating it, maybe except for us. But other than that, bro, like City, I think they might win the Champions League this season, bro. It might be the year they finally do it.
Listen, Carl, let me tell you something about City, really quick about your club. If we're having a discussion, if we're having a stream about Phil Foden, I will sit down and talk to you because that is my man. If you want to talk to me about Phil Foden, Carl, I'll go humble. And it's not because I'm hating or anything. I'm talking about football. A kid that I said this to Toast in the last time. He can receive front and back to the post.
Bro,
and guess what?
Because he's a baller, dude.
Bro. That's your prerogative.
It is my prerogative.
That's fine.
But
That's your opinion.
Hold on, let me say something.
That's your opinion.
Let
bro.
me
That's
say
fine.
something. You see what he did to Man U today. You see what Phil Foden did to Man U today.
Yeah.
We know he can do that now. To any
No, it's not the goals. It's how he opened up for Halland.
That's what he does.
Exactly. So I don't know why Halland.
Guys, you know the funny part.
What I'm telling you.
Hold on,
Abdul, let me respond back to that.
Can you pack Halland like
yes, Foden does that. We know he can. He does that against any team, most teams, right?
Jack Grealish was pretty good today too.
But my point is that when a striker has 100% efficiency, you got to bow and say, okay.
I'm not bound to nothing. Why? Which 100% efficiency in 8 games?
3 shots on goal, 3 goals.
I beg. In 8 games, it is a marathon. It's not 100 meters. It's a marathon.
No, he's talking about the game, bro.
3 hat
he was talking about just that game.
3 hat tricks in a row.
It don't matter. Listen,
talk to me in February. 3 hat tricks in a row, bro. 3 hat tricks in a row, bro.
That's never hit. Abdullah, guess who are playing on Wednesday? Guess who are playing on Wednesday? Copenhagen.
Blue Eye. So in your lifetime, you seen a better goal scorer like that?
All about the pad.
In the EPL, Blue Eye.
Guess who are playing? We're playing Copenhagen on Wednesday, and then Southampton and Saturday.
Yes, talk to me.
Southampton's your bogey team, you know.
Have you ever seen a prolific goal scorer
for Mancity? Yeah.
How many wins have they had?
A goal scorer like Halland before.
A bogey team doesn't mean they have to beat you.
Wilton, really? Are we going to go there?
What does it mean? Hold on. Let this guy talk. So, what does a bogey team mean?
It means a team that you generally struggle to. Doesn't mean if they beat you. It just means a team that you struggle to.
That's Palace, not Southampton.
It's Palace.
It's Palace, not Southampton, bro.
What does struggle mean?
Now, Southampton is one of their bogey teams.
Palace.
Statistically, for the last 4 seasons, they've dropped points to Southampton a lot of times.
I'm sorry, guy. You have know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Absolutely nonsense.
I kind of do, bro. You did drop a lot of points.
Actually, because
it's a.
Hold on. Let me correct the facts.
My bad.
Here are the facts. The facts are clear. In the past 6 games, we lost only once to Southampton. Once.
What were the
how many times you drew? How many times you drew?
Right? We lost twice in 5 years.
How many draws? How many draws?
2
in the past 6 games.
Yes, that's a bogey team.
So 2 draws, 1 loss. Right?
That is. You drop points in 3 games in 6.
That's a bogey team.
That's a bogey team, my friend.
No,
my friend, let me say something. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Come on.
You just answered my question. You have
no idea what you're talking about.
No, you see the problem.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the problem.
We're just talking.
No. You see, last season when they play with maybe Gabriel Jesus or I'm telling maybe a potential false 9. This season, I dare as an author to go and defend.
Well, Abdullah, let's take Crystal Palace for example, right? Last year they came to the Etihad, right? Scored 2 goals. We lost the game 2-0.
Yeah.
Played Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. This year we go down 2-0. What happens? Alejandro shows up, scores what?
Hat trick. Yeah, 4-2.
Yeah.
Game done. 4-2. Finished.
Exactly.
Finished.
But Blue Eyes.
Talk to me, my brother. Talk to me.
Yeah. Have you seen a more prolific goal scorer?
Oh, please don't do this to the EPL. Don't disrespect
number
my
9.
league. Don't you ever disrespect my league with that question.
Van Nistelrooy.
Don't give him that respect.
He was.
8-7. Hold on.
Bro.
8-7. Please don't give him that
respect. If you
respect.
pluck out Prime Van Nistelrooy, put him in the City team,
Oh
bro.
my goodness.
He do numbers, bro.
8-7. Stop. Can you please don't answer this guy? Wilton is setting you up. This is perfect for Wilton.
Somebody please show that chart again. The one that all the hat tricks by.
Yeah. Show me that
Abdullah,
stat again, Abdullah.
show that to me.
Show it to me.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this.
Hey, man, Saliba will pocket him, bro. Don't worry.
No,
About it.
not this one.
The one with
The one I
numbers.
sent you.
Saliba,
The one I
Saliba
sent you.
pocket
The
him.
one I sent you, Abdullah. The
one with
The one you
numbers.
send me?
Yeah, don't
The
check
one
your
with the
DM.
numbers.
Yeah,
Numbers.
please.
The hat trick one numbers.
Okay,
But if we're talking of, if you guys want to talk about City, talk about Phil Foden. I'll have a discussion.
Show the numbers, I beg again.
Don't talk about this shoe seller, man.
Show the numbers.
Show it now.
Let's just talk facts here. We're not talking
Don't
agenda.
show me about
Yeah,
this.
so okay, let's look. It took Vernisaur. Yeah, where's Vernisaur? 59 games, bro.
59 games.
Service.
That's more
Hey,
prolific.
Vilton, you're just Vilton. Service.
What do you mean service? That's why
Supply
that,
line.
Oh my god!
City
Now
is
you bring
the
up
best
supply.
creative team ever, bro. Ever. They're the best creative team ever, bro.
Okay. So it's Halland's fault that he's on a good team.
Hey, you guys remember that striker that used to play for Brazil, Romario?
Yeah, what about Romario?
If he played for Man City now,
If
bro.
I don't do if, man. I don't do if, man.
I don't care, bro. I'm playing hypothetical.
Give me your take on the Manchester derby.
Like he is, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, that was a gentrification. That was breastfeeding.
Halland, and secondly, United.
Oh, Halland. I think this is his best game, bro. That guy had like 35 touches, 3 goals, 2 assists. Bro, he balled today, bro. But overall, City, well, you know, I realized they done today. They actually showed Man United that respect. Yo, you're actually been on form. You know what? We're going to take you serious. In the first half, wipeout. After that, second half, the way they were playing, they let them slowly back in. If they fully took them serious, bro, they could have done records today, bro. They could have probably beat them like 11-0 or something. If they took the whole game serious, but they decided to wait for I think they have a Champions League game midweek.
Yeah, on Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, so they rotate for that. But, bro, Foden was balling out. I just literally see him on the right wing. I saw him.
I don't know, on record, I said it on Patrick's channel, and thank God Carl was here. I said, I want to see the best of Manchester City, play Phil Foden on the right wing, not on the left, because he's a natural left footer.
You think he's a winger?
He's a winger, but if I play him on the right,
he's not a winger.
I think he's a number 10, bro. I think he plays in that number 10.
The thing about him, he can play number 10. He can play right, left. That's his problem, right? Is that Pep will use him wherever he needs because he can play across the front line and midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where is he going to end up? Nobody knows that. Nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Because you stick him on the right, he's better than Mahrez. You stick him on the left, he's better than Grealish because he's more deadly. You play in midfield, okay, De Bruyne is there, Bernardo is there, Gundogan is there. Doesn't have the pause, the calmness on the ball to make those passes. So you play him in the small FA Cup games because he can do that. But in the big games, a little more difficult. It's a quandary, but to Blue Eyes, I agree with Blue Eyes. He is a talent. When they're comparing to Saka, I was like, oh, come on, guys. Saka is good, I know, but
this guy's levels.
Technically, he's not talking to him, innit? On a technical ability wise.
I know I might be hating, but Foden doesn't play like a traditional English player. He's more like, I don't know.
He's cultured. He's educated.
Yeah, he's educated. Like he doesn't play more like no. He's not. Let's keep it real, bro.
That's real though, bro.
He's real. Like when I look
English
at Foden,
fans say that about him. They call him Spanish.
Yeah, you think he's from Spain or something?
Yeah.
I have a question. I don't know, for the guys that live in the UK, is his last name English or is he
Phil Foden? His name is Phil.
I've never heard of an English guy called Foden.
Remember what Pep said? Pep said he's the best talent he ever seen ever.
No, I just want to know is he like originally English?
At
or?
17.
Yeah, he's original English. Yeah,
he's from Manchester.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has like heritage of like a different country. No,
I see. No, the guy. Listen, I just want to say one last thing about Foden is Mason Mount, Kai Havertz. Go and watch that kid's. And the reason I say kid, it's the truth. Go watch that kid's video and learn how to be efficient in front of the 18.
Yeah, I agree.
It's night and day. This kid called Phil Foden is the master of what I call the peel away, being able to peel off. That peel off in live action is one of the biggest skills that you could survive with in the EPL.
Space creating.
Thank you. So what he does is
he's a ghost.
He's a ghost. Thank you. He knows how to appear and reappear. Thank you. That's what. And what I like about him is what he does is he plants himself in the crowd so that he attracts the crowd to him. And then when what's his name? the guys in the middle that do damage. What's his name? Silva and
De
De Bruyne. Then he, like Khan says, he disappears.
He's a ghost.
Man, that kid, man. I don't know. You guys are underrating this kid, man.
No, I'm not underrating him. But I mean,
Nobody's underrating Foden. We know how good Foden is. So, yeah.
There's some players I keep an eye on. Bill is one. The other person I keep an eye on, and I will say this time and time. Chelsea's best player for me is Reece James.
Yes, I was about to say the same.
I beg, please don't do this to my team.
No,
Rejay.
Blue Eyes has an agenda against.
I know. Steve is here. Steve is going to
leave
go
my
after
boy
me.
alone, bro.
Exactly.
He's your best player, bro. Actually, no.
Where I want to hear these
Silva is actually
Trent
the best player.
fans, man, comparing the
Silva,
Shut
Reece
up,
James,
man.
and Thiago Silva. One of those two.
There's no comparison. Reece
Trent
James
washed,
is the
bro.
real deal. He is the real
Carl,
deal.
you know the funny. See, this is the truth now, in which, as a fan,
Did you see the way he handled Zaha?
Did you see what he did to Zaha yesterday, Blue Eyes?
See, Carl.
True, but yeah,
Carl, you
I
see
know.
the problem.
But he's
As
not
a
our
Chelsea
best player.
fans, the
He's not
truth
our
is, the
best
secret
player.
is,
So who's our best player then?
the secret is, if you
We
look
don't
at
have a best player
Carl,
yet.
if you look at the
Oh
Chelsea
my
academy that
goodness,
came out
this
from
guy,
Odoi
Blue Eyes, man.
to Mason to majority of them,
Loftus Cheek.
Reece James is the only player I can say as a Chelsea fan. I am proud to be a Chelsea fan watching that guy play football.
Yeah,
Reece James will
That
get
guy from
anything
Cobham
football.
is Reece James.
I beg.
Yeah.
Abdullah,
At the
stop.
moment, right
guys,
now,
we
at
need
the
to be
moment,
factual
right
now. We need to be
no,
very,
it is
very
Reece
factual.
James, Thiago Silva, and Fofana. Those
Oh
are your
my
three best players so
goodness.
far.
Fofana.
Yeah, those are your three best players this season so far.
Fofana.
Fofana,
Yeah.
did you say Fofana?
Yeah, Reece James, Silva, and Fofana.
You see, that's
Building,
the
you're
problem.
trolling. You're
How
trolling.
am I trolling?
You are.
I think Reece gets into any team in the Premier League.
Yeah, but it doesn't make him the best.
He
It
does.
doesn't make him our best player.
He's
I believe, bro. Wait. Hey, who do you think your best player is then?
We don't have a best player now.
Blue Eyes will say J5, bro.
No,
he is important though. I understand that point. He's your most important player.
Did you see him yesterday? He was shocking.
It was
bro.
horrible. I know. He's my guy, but no.
And that's why you had a horrible performance. When he's on
No,
fire,
no,
you
no,
lot
it's not
play
because
fire.
of him, man.
No. You see the problem. Like what I said now. Looking at Cobham, people that came out from Cobham, I can boldly as a Chelsea fan say, Reece James is the player that I've said. I am proud as a fan watching him.
Okay, yes. In terms of people coming out from Cobham, I give
From
you
Cobham,
that.
from Odoi, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Mason, all of them. All of them are just.
But
James
You're
is
gonna
the
like,
only guy I can say.
you're gonna like the defender, you know. That defender you guys got. That's at Brighton right now.
James is special. I'm sorry. I watched that game yesterday. I saw the way he was handling Zaha, his movement, his crossing.
James was frustrating, man. What?
You're lying, bro. You're lying, man.
This guy Blue Eyes has
On the ball,
agenda,
on the ball,
bro.
was he
has an
frustrating?
agenda, bro.
Hey, Blue
Blue
Eyes
Eyes
on the
bro.
Steven knows what I'm talking when I
Reece James, you know what he's reminding me of? He's reminding me of a little bit of Carvajal, just well rounded. Very good.
It was because of Reece James.
Ball striking, bro. He's actually, I think in Chelsea, he's one of the best ball strikers.
Defending this guy's class and attacking this guy's class, man. So he's well rounded. Like, come on, Bruce. I don't know what else Reece James has to do.
Do you see the Instagram post of Zaha and James?
Yeah, like all those things. You see, those are the things that tell me something about the player. I use those kind of tweets to know more about the player. If you're focused on the fact that
this guy can be your Ashley Cole
I hear
as a
that,
right back,
guys. I hear that point, you know.
No, you hear me, right? It's if you're focused on posting a tweet because you think you had Zaha in your back pocket, then there's a lot of work to be done.
This guy could be your Ashley Cole as a right back.
I beg, stop.
No, he can develop if he works more and he works hard. He can. Why can't he?
No. I'll tell you what he did right. Our first goal was because of Reece James.
I know, and Fofana, both of them.
Our first goal was Reece James.
No, it was Fofana because Fofana lose the ball in the midfield, and now he and Reece James collide with each other. I was like,
no, I said the first goal that we scored was Reece James. He changed the ball.
Yeah, he crossed it and
Silva
headed
across the field. Did you see that play?
I saw that.
That goes on Aubameyang, man.
Then,
No,
I'm
Finch
saying
is mad.
but Rhys James,
Silver,
Rhys James,
Silver,
Rhys James
Silver.
changed. You know when a DJ changed it from reggae to
Your two
R&B.
best player change it. Thiago
Hold
Silva.
on, Vilton. You know when a DJ changed the music from reggae to R&B. That's exactly what Rhys James did. We needed that.
Yeah.
We were dancing reggae. So he
Thiago
switched
Silva.
to R&B. He switched it to R&B, and then when he switched out ball, listen. How did Thiago Silva get to the front?
Hungry, innit? He was so hungry for that.
Terrible on our midfield. Our midfield was hopeful, man. Hopeless.
Shout out to Gallagher though.
Oh, his goal, yeah.
Connor, that goal was
It
mad.
would be him too. It would have been.
How are you not celebrating? I don't care
It's
if I
bad,
played
it's
for you.
bad,
If I
it's bad.
score a goal like that,
You cannot,
Right,
man.
I'm celebrating.
You cannot, man. If you celebrate, your career is done, man. It's spiritual. You don't do that. You don't do that. Peter Crouch almost celebrated. Kanu, everybody that does it. You remember the last time he did it? You remember exactly when Adebayo did it. Where did he end up?
at Spurs.
And how did that go from afterwards?
Oh, very bad.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Actually, he wasn't. Remember when he went on loan for like 6 months at Real Madrid?
Yeah, no, he's a class player. Everybody wanted him, but again, I think he's one of the best strikers to come out of Arsenal, if you ask me. In history.
I'd actually put him up there, you know.
Of course.
But respect Halland, man, the best prolific goal scorer the Prem has ever seen.
I know Vilton wants this thing to happen so he can shut all the EPL merchants up. I know where Vilton is going
No,
with
but
this.
bro,
You have your plan.
Based on the numbers are saying it's true, and there's nothing you can say.
Bro, guys, call me deluded. If you put Lukaku in last year in that seat system, bro, he's doing the same
I don't
shit.
do if, man. I don't do if, man. See, this is the issue. We could do if all we want, man.
We have to, though.
We could do if all we want, man. But I do what's happening and what.
So you're telling me Lukaku wasn't playing for that team? That wouldn't happen.
No, I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Would Messi? Can Messi do it on a co-rainy night in Stoke City? Blue Eyes.
Yes.
You think Messi can deal with the Premier League intensity?
Yes.
No way.
Exactly.
Prime
Nope.
Messi. Wait. Messi.
No, he's gonna get run over, bro.
Prime Messi.
He's gonna get run over. Stop.
Wow.
Exactly.
Are we having a serious discussion, right? About
We're having a serious discussion.
Messi cannot play at Stoke.
Wait, we're talking about prime. We're talking about
Britannia,
prime Messi.
Britannia. No way. He's gonna get run over, man.
I seen Ramsey.
Blue Eyes,
play like that,
because
bro.
you see,
Blue Eyes.
So,
You know
so
that
David
Messi-
Silva can score 3 goals against Stoke City, but that
I want to say something, Blue Eyes. You see, in that Palace match, firstly, Blue Eyes.
Yes.
We need to have a serious conversation.
About
I
who?
know it already.
About who?
It's high time for me. It's high time. Maybe we have to cash on both of them.
Who? Jorginho.
Messi and Kai Havertz.
Yeah, it's over, man.
I think you have to do with Kai in it because Kai got more resale value. If that makes
We
sense.
have to cash in on them, especially Messi.
totally agree.
I
They
do
won't,
not
they won't
understand
sell Mount. Mount's
what is
close to
going on with
signing a
Messi
new
Mount
deal,
anymore.
brother.
I will
Mount's going
Mount's not
nowhere.
leaving.
I will
Bro,
hold.
Mount,
I will hold.
bro,
on.
Mount is not leaving. Mount is Chelsea.
Mount's
dude.
going nowhere. He's signing
Mount
a new
is
deal
literally-
next week, bro.
That's the
Steven,
face of
Steven,
Chelsea,
Steven.
bro.
If he's gonna
Yeah,
sign,
Mount
see,
is literally
if he's
the
gonna
face of
sign
your
a
club,
5 years
bro.
deal, that guy needs to remain on the bench.
But Abdullahi, he's the face of your club. Like he's literally.
I don't
the
give an
poster
F
boy.
about being the face of the club. If I'm face of the club, I need you to produce for me. This man has been stinking up.
He came from your
It's
academy.
annoying me.
He got the winning assist in the Champions League final. Like,
Excuse me?
he's your
That's
poster
the,
boy.
no, Vilton.
Abdullahi,
I am living in the present tense. I'm not living in the past tense.
I'm not
Abdullah,
saying.
I'll
I'm
be
not
real
saying
for
he
you. I
shouldn't
actually feel
leave.
sorry for Mount, you know.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually feel bad for him.
A7. I'm annoyed right now because the amount of chances Mason has been getting is been letting off, and I don't like that.
Look at that free.
See,
Remember that
when we
free kick?
criticize
See that
players,
free kick?
he has to be criticized too.
You should have buried that.
How do you guys play when you drop him, though? Every time I see you
Of course,
drop him, you guys don't play
of
well.
course.
No, you don't play well.
No.
bro.
Of course,
Mount will probably be dropped next game if Gallagher's coming in. Watch.
exactly.
And you won't.
What's
Play,
your
and I
name?
promise you won't play well, bro.
Wait, y'all play Milan, right? This Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
It's
Big
annoying.
game.
That's
But
oh,
you
that's
know
gonna
you're
be a
lucky.
good
Milan
game.
has 11 injuries. You know you guys are so lucky.
Apparently,
They've got, like,
Milan only have 15 players available.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 players available. Mark Mayan is out. Tianandez is
Oh,
out.
you guys are so lucky, man.
Yo, man. If we can at least roll those guys over,
They will now.
Remember I told you, and I said it on this stream.
we're gonna beat them.
We are beating AC Milan Manawi.
It's gonna be a good game as
I
well,
said
man.
it already. I'm not changing my mind on that. We are beating them on Manawi.
Fofana, I'm still looking at Fofana somehow with
You
crooked
do
eye.
in the first half.
Wait.
In the second half, he did
Abdullah,
very
you
well.
think you're gonna beat them at the San Siro?
Yes,
Of course, comfortably.
Wilton, have you seen the injuries, bro?
15. And those 15 players doesn't look like they're gonna come back as soon as possible.
Nah, not this week. Not this week.
Not
Maybe
even
next week.
in
Maybe.
their next match, their next Champions League match.
Some players
No, wait,
might come.
you guys
some
play them
players might
back to
come
back. You guys
Yeah,
gotta
back
play
to
them
back,
back to back.
Yeah,
So-
at least four of them might come back in it, but it's like 11 players out, bro. That's like a whole squad.
I like how everybody hates Jorginho, but then you see a question from Vote with Your Feet. N'Golo needs to come through. You see the problem?
Yeah, N'Golo is back. He's
You
back.
can't even get N'Golo off.
No, he's back. He's back.
No,
It's
I'm
in
just
already.
saying. I'm trying to give Jorginho his flowers. You can't get N'Golo off.
You know why, bro?
equipment
N'Golo
bed.
gave everything to you lot, innit? He gave his legs to you lot, bro. And now
Oh,
he can't stop getting injured.
What did Jorginho give to us in the Champions League year?
I don't think he gave you lot a
everything.
lot, bro. I'll be real with you. He gave you lot like 6 months of
But
like
Blast,
top
this is the
football,
problem
bro.
now. Blast, this is the problem now. My issue with Jorginho is I understand the way he wants to, the way he plays football in terms of
Sideways,
the
backwards,
way,
sideways, backwards. No, man.
the way he plays football.
Steven.
But he has been
That's
looking.
my
See,
head in, bro. Watch
Jorginho
him
is
live,
an
man.
odd watch.
Oh, you saw him? Oh, you were there live?
Yeah.
Oh,
when you
nice.
watch him live, bro,
Nice.
it's terrible.
Oh my god.
And Kovacic was bad as well. Let's
Oh
I don't know
my
why.
God.
I like players like Jorginho, though.
Blue Eyes, what name
Of
do you
course,
give
that's
Kovacic?
because you're a baller. It's
What's the name you give Kovacic? What's that name you give?
Dora the Explorer.
Oh my.
Dora
I
the
need to,
Explorer.
see,
That's
as from
Kovacic.
today, guys, as from today, people in the chat, as from today, Matthew Kovacic is called Vaseline. He is called Vaseline. As from today, guys, stamp it. He is called Vaseline.
God. I'm glad everybody saw.
He is called Vaseline. That was the guy that was against Pala. That guy, oh my god.
He looks rusty, though.
He does.
Kovacic cannot beat the press.
How come nobody likes? So nobody wants to try Zakaria? Is he not fit?
No. The problem is we don't even know what's going on in the
Technical ability, bro. You're
So,
gonna see, man.
Steven, what's going on with Zakaria?
Part don't fancy him.
Technical ability.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell he doesn't have technique.
Guys, deep this. Imagine
But the
signing for
problem
a
is-
club and then
if-
they loan you out.
But the issue now is now we have a new manager who doesn't even fancy him. That's like a bad move or not, though.
It's a
It
loan
is.
deal, though.
I would love to see him play, but the problem now is maybe the manager doesn't fancy him that much.
Yeah, I'm
That's a red
surprised.
flag, though.
That is a red flag. If you can't come in and boss, like I'm getting Saul vibes already. He's already on the
Worse
Exactly.
than that, bro. I feel like he's worse than Saul, bro.
But we don't know. We haven't seen him play. so-
Exactly. I haven't even seen him play.
I feel like he's worse than him, bro.
But Potter said everybody will be given their chances to play. He said it already.
I think he's
Everybody
going to
will be
play
given-
Carabao Cup or something.
Yeah, Carabao or FA Cup. Then maybe by then we'll be able to judge.
Potter was going to play Khan, but he went downhill.
Yeah.
You know this Potter guy, you're gonna see him doing like some games. Let's say they're not like big 6 games stuff like that. You're gonna see him doing like a lot of experimental stuff, like trying out players in like weird positions or different systems. You might like some of the games, but some of them you're not gonna like it, man. I'm just gonna warn you lot right now, yeah.
Where is this authority coming from, H7?
No, I'm just warning you, innit? Like you're just not gonna like the experimental stuff that he does sometimes. You'll notice it, bro. You'll notice it.
Really? Well, you know what? I think I really like where we're positioned right now. And I'm being very, very. I know I'm being complacent or whatever, but I like how we're positioned.
Well, the team, like the way you played and everything.
No, I like our position in the table. I like.
What do you mean by that?
Because it's where now it's gonna put us in I think it will put us in an underdog mode. And when we get to that underdog mode, that's when our survival instinct kicks in. So we might just steal this EPL, is what I'm trying to say.
No,
Oh, the league
Come
title.
on,
Nah,
the league
come
title.
on. No.
Of
at
course,
this guy.
Do you
H7.
think?
Blue
Wait,
eyes,
wait.
just
Blue
stop,
eyes,
bro.
blue eyes.
Just
Do
stop
you think you can
embarrassing
get
yourself.
minimum
Stop embarrassing
93
yourself, Blue
points?
Eyes, bro.
Sorry?
Do you think
Just
you can
stop
get 93
embarrassing
points?
yourself, man. Come
Please,
on,
let's
man.
say
Can somebody
93.
please pull up the table? Let's have a discussion. Pull up the table. Where's
Bro,
that?
Blue Eyes, do you honestly believe you're gonna get 90 plus points in the Premier League this season?
I'm saying we might just steal this EP. Remember, the operational word is what? Steal.
You're gonna have to win 30 games, bro. Do you
Blue
think
Eyes,
you
Are we
can see your
going
team
to
winning
beat
30 games?
City with Haaland? No way. Come on.
Blue
Okay,
Eyes, I'm
come
sorry.
on.
Now forget about
City are-
seeds. Think
City are
about
doing
yourselves.
3 in
Can
a
you win
row.
more than 30 Premier
Bro,
League
you know
games in a
what's
season?
crazy? I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me at 7. Pep Guardiola about to be the first manager
Abdullah,
to-
please pull up the table. Pull up the table.
What table is
He's about
that?
to be the first man.
the
What?
Premier League.
EPL.
He's about to be
EPL.
the-
Okay,
He's about to be the
okay.
first manager to win
Vote with
3
your feet.
titles in a row. Every
Vote with
single
your
team
feet, I
he's
see.
been in,
Fergie done that, bro. Fergie done that.
Fergie only did it once. Fergie did it.
But this is the
Fergie only
Premier
did-
League table.
Fergie did it in the Premier League. Pep did it in La Liga, German league. Now he's gonna do it in the Premier League.
But no, you can't include the German league, bro. You cannot
this is
include
what
the
I'm
German league,
this is
bro.
what I'm
No, but
saying.
it still counts. It still
Nah,
counts.
we can't
What I'm
count.
saying though, when I'm saying though,
But
no,
we're
what
not
I'm
far off
saying
though.
though,
Blood, I
it
don't think
still
we're
doesn't.
far off.
That's
It
what
still
I'm saying.
doesn't change the.
I like
If
how
we
Got a
can,
game in hand as well.
if we can combine
It
wins
still does.
together, we should be fine.
It still
Yeah, we're
doesn't
good.
change the fact that
Because I don't
Pep
think
is gonna
Arsenal will be
win
this
3 times in a
consistent.
row.
You know why? Because Brighton is going to drop off. Tottenham
Yeah.
is going to drop off. Arsenal is going to drop off.
But do you know how insane that is though to do, bro? He did
Hey,
it
Blue
against
Eyes, I'm gonna
Real
hold you onto
Madrid.
that, yeah.
He
I'm
did.
gonna hold
Now
you
he's
onto
doing
that,
it
yeah.
in the Premier League,
It's
man.
seven. It's
Come on,
7.
Blue
We
Eye.
have
Don't
no-
take Blue Eye serious, man. Come on, man. The guy
I
believes
know,
he's gonna
Joe,
win
I
the
know.
Prem.
no,
But
no,
it's
no.
this consistency, I don't see it going on for a long time. But you guys still
Hey,
got to drop point.
you know, everyone's saying that, you know.
What's your
I
next
don't
game,
know
Blue
why.
Eye?
But
I'm liking it.
I'm not really around. I'm being sincere.
Abdullah, what's your next
I want
game?
to see you guys play against Man City.
Our next
or
game
Liverpool.
is that's a good question.
As much as
Wolves.
Liverpool are
Wolves.
bad,
Oh, Wolves.
you guys
Yeah,
Our
cannot
next
come
game
back.
is Liverpool, you know.
I know.
That's an easy one. That's an easy
That's
one.
an easy
Stop.
game.
It's
Liverpool is
stop.
an easy
You
game.
can't say easy one.
Nah, not for us. Not for us.
No,
Trent
it's
will be
football is
sitting down
unpredictable. You
watching,
know
bro.
that.
Nah.
Football is
Hey,
Arsenal versus
unpredictable.
Liverpool.
Bernard, relax, bro.
That should
8-7.
be
I
an
give
easy
you.
one.
I give you your flowers. I can't believe it. You got the Partey prediction right.
Hey, what did I tell you,
I
lot?
give you that
Hey,
one.
what you look? Hey, Partey is a
I give you
madman.
that
How many
one.
times have Party tried
On
scoring
and
those
off the
long
field,
shots,
but
man?
he's
One
a
of them
madman.
finally went in, man.
Finally came in, but
One
8-7.
of them finally came in, man. I'm happy
Yeah,
for him.
it's a. Let me tell you something. Until you guys start respecting Granit Xhaka,
What a scroll that was.
I know. H7, can you talk about Granit Xhaka, please?
Yeah, he's been balling, bro. I can't lie.
Hands
Technically, if
down,
we're being real, guys, he's actually one of the best midfielders in the league on form. If we're being honest, and he's playing as an 8. Yeah, before we used to play him as a double 6 with somebody else. You just see hella mistakes. Now we're playing him as an 8. All he's doing is literally just providing for us, bro. And he's doing his thing. As long as he can keep this up, bro, anything can happen in it. Not
So
league. I don't think we're gonna win the
So
league.
what
but
is it? You only play one. You play a single 6 or two
yeah,
sixes?
Partey.
Ah,
Even Sambi, he played as a single 6
You
against
guys do
United.
double six now, right? You do double
Huh?
six. You do 4-2-3-1.
No,
It's
it's 4-3-3. No, we play
No,
4-3-3.
4-2-3-1. It's not 4-3-3.
Xhaka is an attacking 8, bro. Same as Odegaard is an attacking 8. Partey is the only 6 we have.
oh,
You played a single 6 in Pate?
We've been doing that since last season, bro, till now, bro.
I could have sworn you played 4-2-3-1, man.
No, formations will tell you that, but if you watch the actual football, we're literally playing a 4-3-3.
Yeah, but he has lights. I mean, he has lights. Yeah, so you do a hybrid, right? You do a 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3. You're hybrid between both because Xhaka has license to go forward in possession, but out of possession, he goes back to a 6.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah. Look at it again. In possession,
it.
right? In possession, he becomes an 8. Out of possession, he becomes a 6.
I never see him coming back deep, though. Sometimes
Guys, I want to come to you on this.
sure.
Liverpool. Give me your take on Liverpool. And
that game, man, against
you see,
Liverpool.
Trossard is after is it 2009 or 2008? Andrea Shavin scored an hat-trick in Anfield.
It's coming to Chelsea in
Trossard
January.
is the latest player to do that in Anfield. What is going on with Liverpool, guys?
7-season syndrome, bro.
I tell you what's going on with Liverpool. Somebody's sleeping on the mic, man. Ooh, I hear somebody snoring. That's good.
Okay.
What's going on with Liverpool, my brother, is Van Dijk. Van Dijk is all over the place. Van Dijk is always caught in no man's land. Number 2, I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. The Mane absence tax. These guys are gonna have to dig deeper to overcome the absence of Sadio Mane. Gonna have to dig deeper. That midfield is technically, tactically, and morally bankrupt. There's nothing happening in that midfield. Liverpool is so predictable, and I said this before without trying to harp on it again. Trent Alexander-Arnold as the main creative piece to your side is suicidal. Teams.
He was world class.
Sorry?
I thought he was world class.
Did I call him world class? Not me. I don't think me.
Steven, stop. Stevie, stop doing that.
Again, for Liverpool making that's why this whole thing about giving all the
Blue Eyes, it's God that saved them. If not for Alisson Becker, should have been 10 or 7.
this whole thing about teams making wing backs. I said this before. I don't know why all the creation comes from wing backs. So again, Trent Alexander-Arnold being that creative force has made the entire team completely blunt. Now they're having to dig, but they're having to, dig deep into their soul to give credit to what's his name, Firmino.
Yeah.
Now Firmino is saving them. Now Firmino is the one scoring goals. Firmino was on the bench all season last year. You understand? And then listen, we cannot take credit away from Brighton.
Yeah, what a performance.
Cannot take credit away from Brighton with a new coach. We just went. How many people went through Brighton in the past 2 seasons? We took their coach, and I think they lost some of their players too.
Yeah.
But this boy that had that hat trick, man.
Leonardo, is it Leonardo? What's that? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Croissant. His friend, right? His friend.
Belgium.
Belgium. Yeah. No, I hope we can, if we can get him, and I say
I think
just get for free, bro, next year.
January.
How old is he?
23.
Yeah.
He's not 23.
Is it 23 or 24?
Yeah, but guys, Brighton. I don't know why nobody's talking about. There's one player for Brighton. Let me see if anybody can mention it. If you were to give, no,
he's 27 years old.
Oh,
Trossard,
yeah, that makes sense.
But he's for free though. You can get him for free next year though.
For free next year?
Yeah, I send the pictures to you, bro. Look.
Wow. That's not bad. We could get him.
January signing. January.
Fabrizio Romano, you dey watch ball. Fabrizio Romano, Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck is a bad mother soccer.
Dude, he's old, bro.
Can we please give flowers to Alex Iwobi, I beg?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Everton. Hey,
Lampard. How about Lampard, though? Lampard's cooking, guys.
He's cooking H7.
He's cooking, guys, man.
Wait. Scroll down, Blue Eye.
Fabrizio Romano, absolutely Welbeck. But
Everton 11th, bro.
Everton are on the same points as
They have
Liverpool,
the same
bro.
point as Liverpool. Wow.
Hey, Lamps is cooking, man.
Yeah,
and they have the best defensive record after Man City.
Can somebody actually say Frank Lampard is
just conceded 8 though?
Can somebody say Frank Lampard? Anybody who says Frank Lampard is a bad coach, I think he's on something.
He's a good coach.
I think he's learning now. He's
showing that he's learning, and you know what I like that he's doing the most. His first objective is not to concede.
Yeah, he's learning.
He would rather walk away with a tie in some cases than even a win, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just not concede, because it gives this euphoric feeling.
You know their next match, Blue Eyes?
Who?
Man United.
That's easy. That's going to be a tough game for them.
Damn. Oh, Manchester City still haven't lost it. Wow.
Look at it.
Chai.
On Sunday.
Everton, Liverpool?
No, Everton, Man United.
Oh, that's old, yeah.
Man United.
Hey, they're lucky they didn't play us, they would have got smoked.
Don't be this confidence.
That's not fans.
Everton at the Emirates. Big pitch.
I know. See,
Everton will beat you. Everton is your bogey team, H7.
Not
anymore, man. Not the Emirates.
H7, I know not the Emirates, but see, football is unpredictable. It's an unpredictable sport.
I know.
So, see, Cow is here. When they said Halland, I was like, I don't want to watch football. I don't want to watch in terms of Premier League because I know what this guy is going to do in terms of goal scoring. So when Lampard does that now, he's showing, because I've been keeping my eye on Everton. I've been like, let me see how this guy's going to improve as a manager. And it's been improving. He's been changing something. I'm like, okay, Lampard is learning. I said he is learning. And I've seen something that he's doing on a consistent level. In terms of the selection of his midfield, he's been consistent. His defender, he's been consistent. His attacker, he's been consistent and changing genre, which means he has been learning the game. Okay, I know I've made mistakes.
Put with your feet, you're a crazy man. Put with your feet, kiss my brother, man. Keep it stupid simple.
Yeah.
You be crazy man. What's with your feet? I saw your other comment about 2 stomachs. Don't think I'm not paying attention.
I like the set pieces, technique and stuff they use,
They use very good, very, very good. Lampard is a midfielder. He is good at setting test speed. He's good in that aspect. He's a midfielder. So he will know how to not show those players in terms of taking test speed.
He's
So it's
doing
good.
well, man. He's doing well.
Yeah, you're doing well. I'm impressed.
No, I think Carl nailed it right there. For me, I'm got my evaluation of Everton is going to be a little bit agenda based. The team is playing well, but what Iwobi is doing is just out of this world. And if he can maintain this till the end of the season, I think Abdul was the one saying this the last time. If he can maintain this form till the end of the season, I see this guy going to at least a top 6 side.
It's possible, yeah.
I can see him because he has the size, he has the pace, and he has the work ethic. He's actually defending.
Now depends on who wants to buy him.
He's defending now. So again, if he can keep his head on his shoulders,
why don't we go for Iwobi instead of going for?
He might. That's what I'm saying. He might end up at Chelsea.
Gordon. Why are we going for Gordon instead of?
Oh
Iwobi?
wow.
We need a creator, and Iwobi can create.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guys, I remember I used to watch this Iwobi guy. Frustrating.
Of course.
Frustrating.
You're an Arsenal fan.
Frustrating, bro.
You can use Iwobi. You can use Iwobi right now in your midfield.
What, over Odegaard?
Ooh.
Xhaka's balling as well, bro.
Baller, man. I'm sorry. Odegaard is a baller.
But Odegaard has no defense.
So, guys, I want to ask a question.
Sorry, H7, just quick. This game coming up next Sunday, what do you think? How are you feeling about this game?
We're going to do a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. And I think we're going to actually have a good game against Liverpool, in a long time.
I think so, man. I reckon so.
Yeah, in a long time. But I don't know about winning, though, because we can still end up somehow drawing the game. Because
you'll beat Liverpool, bro.
No, because we've outplayed Liverpool over the years in some games, and we end up drawing like 3-3 or 2-2. Dumb results like that. So that can still somehow happen. But
where's that game?
This game
Emirates.
This game is massive for Liverpool because they don't win this game. That's
Carl,
I'm 14 points on top. They lose, isn't it?
Where is City's next game?
Southampton.
Okay.
Easy one, man. I can't let it stop.
So Liverpool have Rangers.
Who's that Ghanaian centre back?
Wait. Who does City have in the Champions League?
Salisu.
Wait.
Watch what's going to do, guys.
Click on Manchester City, bro.
Copenhagen.
Yeah, Halland, another hat trick. That should be another hat trick.
No. Listen, Pep should bench. Tell Halland stay home and shop with the girlfriend. Come on, man. Respect the game, man.
No. The reason why he doesn't need to bench Halland's not going to the World Cup because Halland's gonna have a month rest anyway. So you might as well maximize.
Alfred needs to play more games, though, man.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Pep sometimes is crazy. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes
he's a narcissist, bro.
Yeah,
that's why you see. That's the reason why I love the fact that he got Halland. Trust me, this is going to be there's a train wreck coming.
This guy and his blend.
So guys, let's do a UCL. Let's do UCL.
Sorry.
Let's do UEFA Champions League.
Sure. Let's do it.
What are we looking forward to?
Is there any good game?
Milan, right?
Yeah.
I want to watch that game, man.
But Milan have a lot of injuries.
Please, guys, I'm begging people in the chat. Please don't mess with me when I'm watching Milan. Please don't mess with me. Don't send me a DM. Please, I'm not
That's going
responsible.
to be a good game.
When is the game? When is the game? Tuesday,
Wednesday.
Oh shoot! Wednesday, same time as ours.
That's
8 p.m. Yeah.
8 p.m.
Double screen, ain't it? Double screen.
Man, I hope Milan wins.
You ever need to sort this stuff out.
Of course, you want to Milan to win. Nobody wants Chelsea in the quarterfinals.
Bro, Chelsea are live work. I just want to come on here and see you guys' reaction when you do lose.
We're gonna win.
This is what happens.
Tuesday, Inter Milan, Barcelona, Liverpool, Rangers.
Man, interesting. Mercer gonna beat them.
Bayern, Victoria, Pilsen.
They've been suffering in that this season.
Barca's gonna win. Ajax
Nice.
Napoli.
That's gonna be closer than you don't think,
Sorry,
that's gonna be a good game. Ajax.
Looking at the Tuesday fixture now,
yeah.
give me what's your take on it?
Ajax Napoli.
That's gonna be a good game.
You know what? I call Ajax. What is it called? What's the level before you get to the pre-knockout stage merchants? They play very well in the round robin. And then when they get to the knockout stage, they choke. So I can see that Ajax Napoli game, I can see ending like a tie.
That Frankfurt Tottenham game is one of
because Conte stinks in Europe, man. Oh,
Conte stinks overall, man. What are you talking about,
Man,
man? Look,
Tottenham were abysmal, man.
preach.
Tottenham were
Oh, that
abysmal.
Tottenham game, innit? Bro, I knew
Oh.
that was going to happen, though, especially the way we play, innit? I knew all we have to do is just make sure we're clinical and score
But I
goals.
guarantee you, though, when you go to their stadium, they're gonna beat you guys. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, it depends, though, what kind of state our squad is in. Because
No,
people
but
say
first
they
of
beat
all-
us, but last time we played them, bro, we had so many injuries, bro. Of course they're going to beat us. And we went down to 10 men from early, like 30th minute. They went down to 10 men in the 60th minute. Practically, you can say that even if they weren't going to come back.
I'm just saying the derbies between y'all two.
Plus, guess what?
Usually
Hilton,
was home Wednesday.
Last game was in May. This one is in January. Literally, it's in Jan. So the turnover ain't that long, bro. It literally will be like in a couple months' time. We're playing them again.
But they better get a result against Frankfurt because Frankfurt are not that great this season.
Even Marseille as well, but Marseille are not doing well.
Marseille are doing well in the French league, but they are doing bad.
Not in the champs. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Marseille.
Liverpool.
But hold on, didn't Marseille beat Tottenham?
No, they
they
won
Tottenham
2-0.
They actually
Them
lost.
two,
They lost.
Yeah, they won
lost.
2-0.
Charleston scored twice.
But Kyle, they are doing
Who
very
beat
well.
them? Yeah, who beat Tottenham in the
Marseille?
semi?
Kyle, they're doing very well in French league. I don't know why.
Sporting beat Tottenham
Marseille
2-0.
beat Tottenham.
Sporting.
Oh, Sporting. Okay, Sporting. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
But Kyle,
Yeah,
what is
it's
surprising is Marseille is doing
sorry.
very well in French league, but they are doing bad in UCL.
Farmers
No,
League, innit?
not easy.
Yeah,
Not easy.
not easy, man.
Not easy at all. Now you go French, they come do Champions League, you can't go French. It's not easy at all. How
Yeah,
much money
especially
do you
for a small team. Yeah, Liverpool, Rangers, Liverpool better win. I dare Liverpool not to win that game. They're gonna win that
have? That's Wahala.
Liverpool, who? Where is that?
If they don't win that match,
Rangers.
they're gonna
They're
be on
gonna
That's
win
Saturday.
that game.
they're gonna win that.
You
Yeah.
thought if they don't win that match, they'll be on pressure going to Saturday match. Into Sunday match, there will be so much pressure on them.
Man, Chelsea and Milan. That's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be a good game.
But if you
But I
Giroud and
did-
Tomori coming
if-
back home,
I just hope Chelsea loses. I would. It would make the second to give them a Chelsea. It would make this because check on the standing, Abdullah. Check on the standings real quick.
I know what the standing is saying.
Been spending all
Let me
the
see the
time
standings. Let me see the standing of
living
each.
in
It's fake.
Tell me why.
Let me see the standings.
The standing is
Blind
is
to
fake.
see.
Click the standing, Abdullah.
It's fake. It's fake.
Yes, H7. Yes,
Oh,
H7.
put it away, Abdullahi, man.
Yeah, okay,
It's
so
fake,
Chelsea
it's
at
fake.
4.
Classic,
Damn,
classic.
Chelsea only got 1 point, bro.
It's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
Chelsea only
R.I.P.
got 1 point.
R.I.P. Coolio, man. R.I.P. Coolio, man. Rest easy, big bro. Man.
Wow. Bless. You know what's making me happy for this similar matches? I don't even know that Mark Mayan should have been missing. But I'm happy that no Mark Mayan because he's the most important player in that AC Milan. Their goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You're happy that he's missing? That's
Yeah,
nice.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
That means
the
they're
important
winning.
player.
Why wouldn't he, bro?
He's the important player in that AC Milan team. It's
That's
very crucial to
disgusting,
them.
man.
Hey guys,
Disgusting.
who wants to bet me that
Why don't you want to
Juve is
test
not going to
yourself?
beat that Maccabi Haifa team? Whatever they
You
call
gotta
it.
test
No,
yourself.
you will beat them. Come on, bro. You
Bro, they're going to draw,
It's,
guys. Watch.
it's-
Hey, you heard it here
Juve
first. Juve is going to draw that
if
game.
Juventus doesn't beat Martinez,
Yeah,
So Giroud is coming
yeah.
back to Stamford Bridge, right? Giroud.
no, they're coming
Yeah,
back from-
Giroud.
their
Why
second-
Giroud
second
scored?
match is
Why
in Milan.
Giroud scored the game-winning goal in that game?
And then Charles de Catelaire, that guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
Is
Tomori
Ra-
is coming back too, right?
And Rafael, Tomori and them Giroud is coming
Rafael
back.
Leao. Yeah.
Tomorrow
Yeah,
is
yeah.
gonna get
Tomorrow,
done,
yeah.
bro.
That's the game to watch,
You
man.
know the funny part? Leao is playing against a team that wants to buy him in June. So we have to keep an
Who
eye.
told you we want to buy him?
Chelsea wants to buy him.
We
I'm
do
saying-
not want tomorrow, bro.
No,
No, I'm
not
talking
tomorrow.
about Rafael Leao.
Leao.
Oh,
Of course,
Leao.
I want tomorrow, but no, Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao. I'm looking to buy Rafael Leao.
Why do we need Rafael Leao for what?
I don't know. It's that is what Todd is smoking.
I beg you.
I think it's
Oh,
signing
dear.
still at Milan, innit?
I thought we were getting Nkunku.
Nkunku, yeah, in January.
Yeah, that's a done deal.
That's a done deal in January. But Rafael Leao is in June.
But that's not a done deal, by the way.
But
You guys, don't forget, Romelu Lukaku is coming back.
no, he's gonna get an extended loan.
Story.
No, Potter said he wants to look at him.
Hey, watch, guys. Watch what Potter's going to do to him.
Oh my
It's
god,
true.
I don't want him.
He's going to cook with him, bro.
Oh boy, I want him. He should come back, man, because now it's obvious
You
that
know who you should be worried about is Koulibaly. I think he's done at Chelsea. I don't think Potter fancies him.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. You remember what I said?
Napoli's turnaround. Aye.
See, Steven, remember when I was saying it? I said this guy was sliding too many times.
He didn't play right yesterday.
No, he didn't play.
No, he hasn't played one game under Potter. He hasn't played one.
He hasn't played one game. But Potter said he will give everybody the chances to improve.
I don't think he will. I don't think he
remember when
fancies him.
Arteta said that, bro.
Someone told me that the manager doesn't fancy him, Abdullah.
Yeah, I said it already. He's not. Even I saw it. He's not. He's good, and I know he's one class, so to speak. But any defender that goes to ground easy, I would also be a little bit cautious. Yeah, because he always is slight tackling, and I know in Italy you can get away with that slight tackling stuff. EPL strikers want you to slight tackle. They need you to slight tackle.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see. But before we can say Koulibaly play, maybe Carabao.
And what's his name is Potter knows that he cannot afford to concede too many goals, especially starting in a new job.
Yes.
But my problem is Fofana as well. Is not reliable.
No. The problem is
he's going to
rely too much on Thiago Silva. And
he's got what? Yeah, he's got a ceiling. Yes, he's got a ceiling.
We're relying too much on Silva, and I'm worried.
Yeah.
Preach.
I'm very worried. We're relying too much on him. And
I was surprised Silva played after traveling back from Brazil, man.
Exactly. I was like, why is he playing? He should have gotten a rest.
That's true, man.
He should have gotten a rest.
Was that a red card? I think it was.
No, he was pushed onto the ball, man.
Yeah, he was kind of fouled as well at the same time.
But plus, you know why I believe I believe they didn't give him a red card.
Why?
One, because of his name, and also the experience as a player.
He was fouled.
They gave him the benefit of the doubt in it when they
saw the benefit of the doubt because of his name and because of the experience he has. You know, Silva has been playing for football for a very long time, so referees knows when to give a player a red card and when to give them a yellow card, regardless of the decision of the VAR.
And you know he's trying to grab the ball because he thought he was getting fouled, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Fabrizio makes a good point. So, Vilton, you guys played in France? It wasn't in Brazil?
Yeah, it was in France, yeah.
Okay.
That's local.
When you go to Brazil, they were playing in France. Yeah, Brazil
okay.
They played in the PSG stadium.
Okay, good point, Fabrizio.
I hit back out. He's an old home, you know.
Yeah, he went back home. Okay, he went back home.
Now, Fofana was good in the second half. In the second half, he was very good.
He got better, yeah. He did get better, but
I was impressed. But in the first half, he looked suspect.
Very suspect.
It's better in the back three for me.
You said what?
It's better in the back three.
Yo, what happened to Chilwell? I know this is not about Chelsea. What happened to Chilwell, man?
He was terrible as well.
He was terrible.
Rusty, bro.
Cucurella has to start over him, man.
Yeah, Cucurella has to start, man.
Well, yeah, was Cucurella playing, by the way?
Did he? No, he was ill. He was ill. He was in hospital. He's in hospital.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Cucurella.
Something in his throat or something.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, but Steve, he should be back for Milan, right?
Yeah, they said yeah.
Okay, he should be back for Milan. Hopefully, we can use Cucurella. I'm tired of Chilwell, man. He's annoying the freak out of me.
Yeah, he was terrible, man.
Chilwell was terrible.
Well, I like Aubameyang.
I like how they just took the ball.
Oh, don't say that, man. I don't want to hear that.
I like that goal.
How was this? That's what you call a senior man goal.
Yeah. See, A7 in Chelsea Football Club, nobody can score that kind of goal Aubameyang scored. No.
That's why I hate Barcelona, you know, man.
No one can score that goal.
Vote with your feet is asking a question. Is anybody in the hospital? Sorry, I'm not laughing, but is anybody in the hospital?
Cucurella.
No, because of the sound he's hearing on the mic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm at the hospital right now.
Oh, are you okay?
Nah, I work here now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
How did you know I'm in the hospital?
I don't know. So maybe he works in the hospital too. Vote with your feet.
Hey, come on.
Oh, you were I was like, what? I'm hearing some alarm. I was like, am I hearing some?
You okay, though, right?
I thought you had to
turn it off.
I thought you had the I thought you had the groceries. I was thinking the hospital groceries.
Respect, H7.
Respect, man. Respect, bro. You're making your money.
Thanks, man.
Make that money, man. Amazing.
Don't worry, but don't spend it too much on Arsenal. Arsenal can give us
nah, bro. I don't pump a penny into that.
Please, don't spend your money wisely. Don't spend it on Arsenal. Arsenal can send someone back to hospital. Please don't do that.
You know, don't really want to tell you about this yet, but
What?
you know there'll be times where I'll be watching my team. Yeah, let's say when I was watching the United game, they were pissing me off so much. Yeah, I actually had to turn off the TV. I couldn't watch anymore.
Are you
I was literally
serious?
gonna break my TV because of them. Yeah.
But Arsenal have been great, man, this year.
No, it's a me problem. I'm like that, innit? If I see someone doing some dumb shit and I was seeing some dumb shit on the pitch, yeah, I'll start getting angry and I'll try to take it out on the TV. Like the TV is the one on the wrong.
Don't break your TV, man.
I have to
Welcome
quickly
to
turn
the
it
ball.
off, bro.
I do the same thing too. Don't worry, we are family. I did the same to another Lampard. So
Hey,
don't worry.
8-7. What's the story with the what's his name? Number 7. Your number 7.
Saka.
No, not number 7. Number 2. The Chinese guy. Is it Chinese?
Japanese.
Sorry, Japanese. Yeah. Why? How come
Arteta don't rate him.
No, don't say that. You don't.
No,
it's not that, bro. He was injured out, and then his spot got taken over. Basically, that's what happened, and that happens, innit? Now you have to fight.
I don't think he's that great anyway.
Yo,
that guy was so good when he started. He was so good.
Yeah, but then he just was. Nah, it's not all that, bro.
that's what happens when you pick up a lot of injuries, innit, bro? And he's picking up them muscle injuries, so you can't keep relying on players like that.
How old is he?
23.
Oh, he's young,
It's not bad.
We got a young team, man.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It was cheap as
You know,
well.
so mad. And I was watching the North
But
London
still,
derby.
is it possible that Edward Mendy come out of the team or
No.
Nah.
or Potter's gonna keep Ariza Balaga?
Yeah.
Because
He's gonna get Sanchez in January from Brighton.
wow.
How much do you think you guys will pay?
But Slolina is coming back though. Slolina is coming back in January.
Yeah, but he might go on another loan.
Went on loan probably.
Okay, another loan. Okay.
But to a Premier League side.
Okay, to a Premier League side.
Yeah. Nice.
That's not bad.
What Premier League side needs a goalkeeper though? Like a reliable.
Brighton. When we take Sanchez.
Yeah, that'll be a smart deal. Can he play with his feet though?
Yeah, very good in his feet. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Sanchez.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen any of his games, Abdullah. I don't know if you've watched him.
Brighton is very good on his feet.
No, I'm saying Slonina. Sorry, Slonina.
I'm talking about Slonina. So that's what I'm saying. Is he gonna come to the team or he's gonna get loaned out?
Okay. Somebody says Slonina has no distribution. I guess that's what.
Relax.
Oh, that would be an issue, you know.
It is a huge issue.
He plays for Chicago Fire.
Yo, listen. Kepa's distribution is top class. I gotta say.
Did you see that ball what Kepa played yesterday?
I'm telling you, Kepa's distribution is top.
Bro, I have this. I have a truth to say. Kepa is married, so he has a new wife.
I didn't think Kepa was that bad either.
He wasn't bad, bro.
He has a new wife, so his life is being turned. You know, in Nigeria we say, "I can see everything turning around."
Maybe it's the new Blue Ice. Maybe it's the new goalkeeper.
I can see everything turning around.
That's true.
So Kepa's turning around because he has a new wife now, so he's married.
And a new goalkeeping coach who actually trains him. Not no hilarious shit.
Yeah.
Hilarious
is an idiot.
Hold on, but Stephen, when Czech was here, was Czech a coach at all, or just more of a scout?
Actually, he was a coach, you know.
Sometimes he would train the keepers, sometimes he won't. He would only do it if he wanted to know what was going on in the camp.
Or see how good they are and everything, innit?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Kudos to. I thought Kepa had a decent game.
He had a very good game. The goal was not.
He couldn't do anything about that goal.
No, that goal. Anybody concedes that goal. I don't care who you are. That's it.
And remember the last match also too, when we played in the Champions League, there was a save he made in the UCL too. It's been very good.
No, the boy, and he's good with his feet, man.
Yes,
he's like another midfielder.
That's why Sarri got him in because of his
when the player is
feet,
good on his feet, Potter like it.
Oh, sorry.
I said that's why Sarri brought him, because he can play with his
feet.
With his feet,
I see. I see.
Do you see the pass he gave to Kai Havertz?
No, that pass is like it's Pirlo, man. Pirlo-esque.
I see that on a weekly basis from Ramsdale, bro. That's not new, man.
Stop. Anyways, Ramsdale is good. I can't hate him.
Yeah, I don't like him. I'll be real with you. You guys can take him, man.
Why?
Are you serious?
I want a shot stopper, guys, man. I don't want none of this player.
He's not good in shot stopping. Yes, he's not good.
Nah, man.
Yeah, he's not. I agree.
Hold on a minute. I need to be educated here. I'm sorry. What's the difference between a shot stopper and a player from the back? I understand.
A shot stopper actually.
Okay, let me give you the reason. Blue Eyes. Alisson Becker of Liverpool.
What is he?
Alisson Becker is a showstopper and he's playing from the back. He has everything.
Which one is sweeper keeper?
Sweeper keeper is Manchester City goalkeeper.
So where does sweeper keeper belong?
Super keeper belongs to someone who also get together with the players,
and they can play out with the ball.
He can play very well from the back, and he can also connect with the midfielder too.
You know, I classify Kepa as one though.
That's
like don't sweep out as well.
Do you see how Ederson Moraes play for Man City? That's a super keeper.
I know Noah does that
too. Alisson Becker of Liverpool is a shot-stopper and is a sweeper keeper. He does both of them. He does both.
Comes out, he claims crosses as
well. What about City's keeper?
That's what I'm saying. City's keeper is a sweeper keeper. He's not a shot-stopper.
He's just a sweeper. Yeah, it's just.
What about?
Actually, I believe he costs them Champions League. You know, some of the goals he concedes, man, in the Champions League is mad.
What about De Gea?
De Gea is a shot-stopper. He's not a shot-stopper.
You know, the funny thing is that every keeper has a strength and weakness. There's no keeper that
has them all.
That's the life. That's the way it is.
I think the closest is actually Alisson. You know,
Alisson. Terrible distribution. Terrible.
Alisson.
Clear of Alisson distribution. Alisson, watch Alisson. Alisson never likes to pass the ball from his right foot to the left side.
He made that mistake.
So what teams do, Chelsea, City, they set traps for him to make sure he tries to play. They force him from his right to the left, and when he does that, always loses the ball. It's a small detail you won't notice unless you really watch to see what's going on. It's terrible distribution. Now, short distribution.
Ederson Moraes is the best.
Short build-up play, he's good. But long distribution, like Kepa does long, Ederson does long, they smoke him. Even Ramsdale's better than him in distributing long.
Nah, I've seen this guy do some mad distribution, bro, from deep.
Yeah. Alisson is terrible at long distribution.
He's terrible.
But he's good.
I need to watch him again.
Yeah, watch it. Just watch him. Watch how on Sunday. Watch what Arteta's going to try and set a trap to force Alisson to play out from his right foot. He's right-footed to the left side to Saka. And so there'll be a trap that they're going to set up on that side. Watch that.
All right. Let's watch that.
Yeah. Interesting. And please, A7, can you cook Hangout for me on Sunday?
Cook who?
Can you tell Martinelli to cook Hangout, please?
But I don't think he's going to play that game, bro.
Who? Martinelli?
Nah, Trent.
Why? He will always play because I am.
He will have to play. Who's he going to play? Gomez?
Yes, he'll put somebody else to get sacrificed, man, instead.
So you think Hangout will be on the bench?
Did you see them 2 goals they conceded, bro? That was like his fault.
I know, but see, Klopp cannot do without Hangout. He can't do without Hangout.
I think he can. I think he has to. It's not that he can't. He has to do
it. He won't do it.
He don't start punishing players. You know he's going to slowly start losing. I think he's already starting to, but he's going to.
I think he's lost the dressing room already. You know.
Yeah. These men are not working hard for him, bro. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign, bro. That's you know, their philosophy is not like City's passing, looking good in football and everything. Their philosophy is literally running, bro, outworking you.
Yes, Ian, it pains me a lot that we didn't play them. If not for the Queen Elizabeth, I would have seen us play Liverpool.
Oh, I think they'll still end up in a draw somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so too.
They'll just turn up, man.
So no, we're gonna pick up after Christmas. That's when I pity the league after Christmas. I pity the league, man. Oh
with
my
Jorginho
God.
on the bench. Let's go.
Something will drop off.
Whatever it is, Steve. Even though I don't want Jorginho on the bench, but if he has to end on the bench for us to win, take it all, I don't care. But again, after Christmas, I feel sorry for the rest of the league, man. I just feel sorry. You don't want to come. You don't want to come to Cobham, and you don't want Cobham to come to you.
Be careful, bro.
No, I'm just saying after Christmas. I'm just saying after Christmas.
I don't understand why to do.
No, I'm just saying after Christmas. It's a hockey stick effect. It's a hockey stick effect. Keep an eye on. Just as long as we don't.
But what I'm happy about in the Palace is I saw something I didn't see in them against when Chuka was there. The togetherness of the players when they scored the goal. Even on the bench, the togetherness in there because under Tuchel. For me,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
It wasn't there.
Even Ziyech was smiling on the bench, bro.
Yeah, no, that's a good
Mhm.
point because I
Because
saw everybody coaching on the bench. You're right.
exactly, even Mason was like, shouting. I was like, yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't
But the
actually.
togetherness was not there
That's true.
under Tuchel. It wasn't there under him. It was not.
Maybe this guy really has a master's in emotional psychology.
Yeah, the togetherness is there between them. Is very
Blue Eyes, what did you think of Aubameyang's goal?
My brother, man, Steven.
What a goal!
I'm like, finally we have a striker, bro, man.
You know what? You know what Potter said in the post. He said the way they are playing, they say they want to up bottle Aubameyang because they want him to score goals because he's a striker and the pressure is always on the striker to score goals. That's the reason when we against Palace we had a lot of chances where Sterling should have shoot. It was fighting Aubameyang. Same thing with Mount. Same thing with
Sterling could have crossed to Aubameyang for an open goal as well.
But I would say they were looking for Aubameyang to score goals.
Now that happened so quickly, guys, man. I remember that chance. He shot, then he got tripped over, and then it happened so quickly.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with that Aubameyang goal is a clinical. That's a finish of the striker. That's a finish of a number 9.
Yeah. So, but again, we need to give him the ball back to post at the right positions because you can tell he knows how to turn.
Yeah, and he knows how to. Aubameyang is a goal scorer. He
knows where the goal is, and he don't need to look either, bro.
Look, man.
I'm Blue Eyes. I'm waiting for him to play high line. Oh my god.
Oh my god. We play a high line, you know. Like a high line.
He needs to start from now till January. If he doesn't get injured, he needs to play every game.
Every game, yeah.
I think he will.
He better. He needs to.
We've got a decent injury record, you know. He hardly gets injured.
He doesn't really get injured.
Nice. And I didn't. You know what? 8'7", since he came from Arsenal, I didn't know Aubameyang he's actually fairly tall.
He's tall,
He's 6'2", innit?
6'2".
Holy smokes, man!
Yeah, bro. Remember that time when we got not this season, last season we got knocked out by Villarreal in the semi-final. You know, the guy was inches away from like taking us to a final just for my header. He beat 2 men, literally just outleapt them. And the guy had malaria, bro. He just came back, bro. And you know, so funny, our fans was just scapegoating and blaming him for that match.
Amen. Yeah. Like I said, I wanted Van Disney versus Osimhen. Osimhen getting injured, but it destroyed Van Disney.
I don't think he's going to two-piece, but he's going to get a goal, innit? He's going to get a goal.
I think
he's going to get a goal.
I hope so.
But I don't think he's going to celebrate, though.
No, he's respectful. He will not.
He's going to do an Adebayo.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No.
I want you from Aubameyang.
No, I don't think he will do that. No.
I'm joking.
No, I don't want to see him do that. No. I wouldn't even if he does that. If he does that, put him on the next plane back to Barcelona, man.
Why?
I don't like. I want people that know respect. Listen, but football is like religion.
Yeah, you have to respect your team.
There are certain things in the game.
Even when
I thought Gallagher give good respect as well.
Exactly. That's what
he wants to celebrate.
Blue Eyes. That goal. Mason doesn't score that goal.
He does.
Come on, Mason.
He does never attempt it. That's his issue, bro. But he can score them kind of goals.
I guess so. Yeah.
No, but the problem is he can't even attempt it. Why is he shooting? That's my issue with Mason.
He hardly shoots, though. That's his problem. And when he does shoot, it's poor shot selection, isn't it?
That's Mason Mount. But you see my problem with Mason Mount? I curse him, and then he scores a world-class goal for England.
Him and Saka link up. Yo, hey, bring Saka. Bring Mount to the Emirates. Bring him to the Emirates.
Bro, man. I almost broke my TV when I went.
Hey, how much for Mount, guys? How much for Mount?
I was
150 mil.
No, 220. You can.
My question is, why is James not playing free kick for us? Why is he missing out taking free kicks? Why?
No, Reece James was the free kick taker, but I don't know. Maybe Potter.
Listen, 8-7 is not the only Arsenal fan that respects me. And most Arsenal fans want Mason Mount.
I like Mason Mount.
Yeah, we can do a straight swap for Saka, innit? Let's go.
Nah. You know, Saka is he's our creative hub, bro.
No,
you know,
give me Odegaard, you can have Mount. Give me Odegaard and 60 million, you can have Mount.
60 million?
Yeah, with Odegaard.
That's a bit too much. Make it 30 and that's a deal.
Excuse me?
I'll take that, bro.
Let's make it
30 million and Mount.
10 million for Mount.
10 million? Come on,
never leave after
That's 10 million. All right, cool. I don't mind, bro.
stuff. And no,
I would
no.
actually do that if it was up to me, but I know
Messi
Arteta
is
innit?
annoying the freak out of me. I'm serious. He's annoying me. I'm serious.
After that goal against England, I thought he was going to bring that swag back home.
Blue eyes.
He didn't bring the
That free
swag.
kick he missed against Palace, that was as clear.
If that was Reece James, that's top corner, bro.
I was like, why is Messi not taking free kick?
I thought he was going to go to the other post, like fake, like you're going to go to the near post and go.
Then why was he taking free kick? Why? Why? It's not good in taking set piece anymore. I don't know what is going on.
Who's this Fabrizio guy saying Saka's useless? Who is he?
It's trolling. It's trolling.
Man said, give us Gabriel Jesus.
Fake mouth.
Jesus, are you mad?
He said, I'll drive out to the Emirates.
Nah, man.
Give us Gabriel, take Mount over there. Man, I'm just happy for Oba. I'm very happy for Oba.
I'm so excited for
Oba. You know, he's close to 100 Premier League goals as well. He's not far.
Are you serious? Yeah, man. No, yeah. As soon as I saw that video where the whole family have the jerseys on, I'm like, done. Sign him.
But his son's still at the Arsenal show, honestly. You know what it is, innit? You know what it is.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can deal with that. But
we can work with that. We can work with that.
We can work with that, man. We can work with that.
Yes, because you know he's going back home.
Oh my God, man!
You know Aubameyang is going back home.
To
AC Milan, a reunion. He and Thiago Silva.
Yeah. Well, after this season.
No. Like
for they used to play for them, innit?
Yeah. He's academy product, innit?
Yeah, academy product of AC Milan.
I forgot. That's why they're always together sometimes.
Yes, academic of AC Milan is PM Aubameyang. Why Thiago Silva played there with the name, so they are kind of, it's gonna be like a reunited back.
Yeah, it is, man. I had not. That guy is so deceptively tall. I didn't know he was tall.
He seems to.
You know what people don't know about Aubameyang as well? You know he's half Spanish as well. Like his mum, he's Spanish. So when he moved to Barca, he literally had a home there, everything. It's like as if he's moving back to his second home.
Yeah, he had a home there. Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, but I don't think he likes it after he got robbed, didn't it?
He looked happy.
I heard it was Barca fans that done that, you know. Trying to speed up the move.
Terrible.
But he looked happy in London, though. He looked happy in London.
Don't break someone's jaw, though, man. Come on.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Terrible.
But the Jules.
Arsenal fans are not happy of Aubameyang. I don't know why.
Bro, I wasn't happy, bro. I was so pissed off when that happened, bro. When you guys announced it.
Aubameyang who? Aubameyang what? Aubameyang block?
Like, I'm going, guys. I have to go. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. It's time we get to work, man. Thanks, man.
No worries, brother.
Peace, guys. Peace, man.
Peace. Yeah, man. Where is that 17 years old boy that plays for Arsenal? 15 years old. His name is Nwaneri. What about his name?
Nwaneri, yeah. Ethan Nwaneri. Yeah.
It's good. It's good though. But finally, welcome back EPL, man. We miss football, man. International football is break, man.
No, I like international football. I enjoy international football. I really do.
It's just somehow for me, though.
It is, yeah.
But I'm happy the EPL is back.
Yeah. Me too.
I think Gallagher starts for against.
Okay, here's now we can. Okay, good. Steven is here. Steven, where would you play Gallagher? Midfield or up front?
No, what
is up
front?
When
Potter brought him on, I want him there.
He played because he played the 4-2-2 formation.
Yeah, but I don't like the back four though.
Me too.
It's terrible. It doesn't work for us. We look bad.
Not at all. It doesn't work at all, man.
But I think what Potter is doing is trying to find his best 11 though. He already knows his front, his forward. He's trying to find the midfielder and the defender. You already know. See, I can see I can tell you his forward on my head because I already know what he wants to do with his forward. So I think what he's doing is he needs the stability in the midfield and the defense.
So what's his forward?
So his forward is Sterling, Kai Havertz, PM Aubameyang, and Mason Mount. But if Mason Mount doesn't perform, he's gonna play Gallagher in between that. And if Chukwuemeka comes in, he might switch Chukwuemeka and with either Gallagher or either potentially push Chukwuemeka in a double pivot.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
wow.
He might do that. It depends.
Wow.
Yeah, I see what he wants to do in the midfield, but the problem is having is the midfield and the attack. What does he do now? N'Golo Kante is back. Does he play Kovacic and Kante or Jorginho and Kante? What does he do? That's where the decision. He has to make that decision. Who do I pair with Conte? Like Conte is back now.
N'Golo Kante needs to step up his game, man.
No. Who does he pair with him?
With
Who does
who?
he pair with Conte?
Kovacic.
Or does Potter?
Hold on, guys.
Guys, I don't stay, bro.
All right, go. Hey, Carl, man, have a good one. Have a good week, my
Big
brother.
up, Cole, man.
God bless
Big
you.
up, big up. God bless too, man, brother.
God bless, brother.
Yeah, man. What was I going to say again? Listen, the constant in that midfield, sad enough. Now we're all Chelsea. The constant in that midfield is Jorginho. And it's sad. It's sad.
I noticed something. Jorginho look very exhausted and tired.
Abdullah, come on. Why wouldn't you look exhausted and tired? You played 90 minutes. You played almost 150 minutes international football, and then you come back again because your partners are all on the treatment table. You have to continue playing.
And one thing I like about Potter, I'm gonna wait until December, maybe after the World Cup, to actually judge him. But I don't know if Steven noticed the same thing. I don't know, Brian, if you noticed the same thing.
What?
He reacts very, very well immediately when things doesn't go well. Immediately, he read the game. Okay, this is what is going on.
Exactly.
He brought on players and take him out immediately.
Exactly.
See, on that Tuchel, he won't take out.
Don't mind that.
He won't take Mason Mount out. He took out Mason. He took out Kai. He brought on Broja. He brought on Gallagher. I was like, let me try something new.
It's true.
Tuchel will not do it. Tuchel will not do it.
Lie.
He won't do it. That's what I noticed about Potter. He's willing to take risk. And that's what I like about manager. If this doesn't work, what's the plan B? It took him out. Even if you remember when he brought on Pulisic, he put Pulisic on the left and he told Sterling, go back to the right. He did it. And that was when the goal came in from Conor Gallagher. He told him, you remain on the left. Why? Let Raheem still stay on the right.
On the right.
Exactly. But Tuchel will not do it.
No,
I think Gallagher, I think Gallagher's going to get a few goals for Chelsea,
Exactly, but
I hope so.
But Stevie, what is going on with Todd going for Nkunku and then Rafael Leao? What's going on?
What's that, bro?
Nkunku and Rafael Leao. What's going on?
I don't know.
Because in January we are going for Nkunku. In the summer we are going for Rafael Leao.
Shit. Well, you know what? By Jan, it is done. I heard he's gone to some kind of medical, but again, by January, our team is cooking.
Yeah, but in January, then that's what I'm saying. I want to judge him in January. What is because by then I'll be able to know his first 11. Yeah, and I will be able to know his bench.
Yeah,
I think Koulibaly's in big trouble.
He's in big. I
wouldn't be surprised if he gets sold in January or something.
Ooh, I don't.
Excuse me. Wow.
I'm telling you.
I knew it. I'm not saying he's going to get sold. I don't know about that, but you're like what you said, Stephen. You're spot on. Like any coach would be.
Someone from the club did tell me that he does.
You serious?
He does not rate him.
Wow.
Doesn't see him in his plans.
Shit. Shit.
So we'll have to watch that one.
So what does it mean? Does it mean he was watching Koulibaly before he got to Cobham, or as soon as?
I think some of them players were signed for Potter, but I don't think Koulibaly was that one.
Koulibaly is two shows, right?
Okay, this is what Aubameyang said on his way back to AC Milan. I was just a young kid among all other stars at AC Milan, just playing and training. I was just trying to get as much as I can, pick up all these things in my career. At that time, the team was strong. Ronaldo, Paolo Maldini, Alessandro Nesta. I was very young, and that's why I chose to go on loan for a few years. So it's coming back. It's a reunion with Thiago Silva too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was young then when he was playing with it. That was when they had Alessandro Nesta.
Yes.
Aubameyang was on loan then. So
and you know what? If you look at Aubameyang, Abdullah, if you look at Aubameyang, there's something he looks relaxed. He doesn't look like there's war. Like you can tell he's a seasoned professional.
Yes.
And we need that energy. Anytime you look at him, it's like he's calm, man.
Yes, I agree.
He's not all over the place. So you can tell, we need that leadership. We need that leadership.
And this is what he said, because people are saying I should share what he said out. Okay,
Please.
This is what they said.
Yeah.
This is what Aubameyang said about AC Milan. This is what he said. This is what Potter said about him. He has been working out as well as for us. He had a difficult summer for different reasons. He had a quite traumatic experience, and the way he ended himself has been A1. So this is what Aubameyang said about his reunion back to AC Milan, coming to Stamford Bridge and going back to San Siro. I was just a young kid, and blah blah. So playing, and so this is what he said.
Hold on, leave it. Let me read it. I want to read it. Just leave it there for a minute. Sorry, I was just trying to get as much
Click
as
on it, and it will come up bigger, Abdullah.
Okay, let me click on this.
There you go. I was just a young kid among all those stars at AC Milan, just playing and training. I was just trying to get as much as I can and pick up all these things in my career. Nice. Go down. At that time, the team was really strong. Ronaldo, Paolo Maldini, Alessandro Nesta. I was just very young, and that is why I chose to go on loan for a few years. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, he's from the youth academy from a youth in AC Milan. It was Thiago Silva that played a long time in them. So both Silva and Demoba are going back home. They'll be going back to San Siro next week.
What a header from Thiago to give Abba that ball.
That is one of the best assists of the year, man. Because it was actually that
he
header.
He said he told Rhys James that he told Aubameyang that Rhys James is gonna play him the ball. He should just stay there behind the defender. I said that was what he told Aubameyang. He said, "Don't worry, Rhys is gonna pass me that ball. Once he pass him that ball, you just stay behind the defender. I'm gonna head the ball to you, and boom, just score that goal." That's what he said. That's what they told Aubameyang.
Guess who I was sitting with at the match?
Who? Laura Woods?
Rhys James's dad.
Are you serious?
Yes. Was with him, bro.
Wow.
He was in the stands with us.
Nice.
Yeah. But what I love about this Blue Eyes is his James' father and both his James and his sister are doing very well in Chelsea, and I'm happy.
He's got a younger brother as well, you know.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Does he play? Probably not.
I think he plays academy football.
Oh, nice.
His dad owns academy as well.
Oh, so it's all in the family.
Yeah.
It's in the family. Well, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not that bad.
And Lauren James has been playing well this season as well.
Yeah, he's been playing very well for the girls, and I'm happy. He's been doing very well for the girls. I'm keeping my eye on him though, on her though.
I wonder if Rhys James will agree to be my brother-in-law.
Blue Eyes, won't marry Laura James.
Lauren James, yes, please. Give me a.
You want to marry?
Bring her to me, man.
Stephen, you're gonna have to.
I like her.
If that happens, Blue Eyes, you have to be respecting James every day.
Hottie, man.
No disrespect anymore.
Stephen, you're gonna have to arm wrestle me for that, bro. Okay.
Let's go.
Rhys James is my brother-in-law, man. My brother.
He goes to the King's Meadow to watch.
I saw him there. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You see, the thing, his sister. I remember last season, the sister was kind of just coming up the ranks. She didn't really pick up her form, but now unstoppable, man.
Yeah.
I think last season she had a lot of injuries.
Exactly.
Nichols and
yes.
stuff.
Yeah. She shook them off, and she's ready to ball now.
And she got in the England squad as well.
Oh, and there's two.
Yeah, she made her debut.
Steve, there's only two players in that girls team. Just three that I like a lot when I watch.
I like Frank Kirby as well.
Just three. Just me. Just three.
Frank Kirby.
Just three. Frank Kirby, Sam Kerr, and that defender we just bought.
Sam Kerr's Australian. You're on about the Chelsea team.
Yeah, I'm talking about the girls.
The women. Sorry.
The women. So
you're talking about
only three players. Sam Kerr, Frank Kirby, and that number 20. What's her name? Number 26.
She's Canadian. Canadian.
What's her name?
Yeah, she's hot.
Harder?
No. Number 26 that played for Chelsea. The lady. What's her name?
Is it Millie Bright?
No. The lady that was 26 for Chelsea for the ladies.
Oh, the black lady.
Yeah. Is it
the new one? She's a
Kabisha?
defender. She's good, man. She's good.
She's hot.
Is her name Kabisha? What's her name?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. She's new. Yeah.
Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
The way that lady play football.
Kadisha Buchanan.
Yeah, what a defender she is.
God bless you. Bro, the way that guy play football, I'm like, wow. That lady play, I'm like, wow. This lady play with confidence.
No, you should watch her play.
She already won a 3 UCL, so I'm not surprised.
You should watch her play.
I'm from Leon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I watched her during the last Ladies World Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's so good, man. No, she's
Very
excellent.
good player.
Yeah.
The way she cohers what is called confidence. She played like Thiago Silva with
Yeah.
confidence.
She's a
Close friends with Lauren James, isn't it?
Oh, nice.
They hang around together, yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad. But I like Sam Kerr though. Very clinical.
Sam Kerr's world class for me, man.
Very, very clinical.
Yeah, she is world class.
Very clinical. And I like her celebration.
Yeah, what a flip.
That's somersault that usually I like that celebration.
She's on the new FIFA, isn't it?
Yeah, she's there.
On the front cover with
Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'll go out for tea with her.
Who's that? Sam Kerr?
I don't care, man. I'll go for tea, man.
Laura Woods.
Relax.
My girl, man.
Relax. Easy. Relax.
I'll go for dinner with Lauren James any day with my eyes
I don't want
closed.
to say direction enough. I'm happy with the way we are doing things. So I'm happy, and now I'm impressed a little bit with Potter, but I just want to see more. I'm impressed, but we can always do more. So I'm impressed. I've been seeing some little things I've not been seeing on that week. I'm like, okay. Because on that week, Blue Eyes, Kai Havertz cannot drive the ball, but Hunter Potter has been driving the ball recently. I'm like,
you know what? Kai Havertz had a good game in the first half,
but in the second half he fade off.
Yeah,
he should have scored with that shot, man.
Yeah. And there was a pass he gave to Mason Mount with Mason Mount head. I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry to go off topic. Did you guys hear about all them people in the stadium who died
in Indonesia? Yeah, like how many?
Yeah.
Yes, man. R.I.P. man. Yeah.
I heard them. R.I.P. to these people in Indonesia.
I just saw it. It's on the news, man. I was like, wow.
What happened? It was beef, right? Like there was beef between
fighting, wasn't it, or something?
Was it beef or fighting?
Yeah, they were fighting. Yeah.
Sad, man.
R.I.P. to them. R.I.P. to them.
R.I.P.
I pray Almighty God.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Even Chelsea tweeted about it, didn't they?
Yeah, because it affects everyone. That's football, man.
Yeah, it's football. So
sad, man.
It is sad, man.
R.I.P. to them. Hopefully, their families in good health and good shape.
Amen.
Please.
Abdullah, are you gonna do Champions League stream?
Of course. Okay. But the Tuesday match is gonna be Inter Milan Barcelona. I'm like, okay, let's see. I just want to watch a good match.
So you're gonna do Tuesday and Wednesday?
I'm doing Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but I might do Barcelona Inter Milan, but I don't know yet. I have to see because the match on Tuesday is apart from Barcelona, no big match.
Depends on how the game goes. If it's a big outcome,
it's not even a big match. I'm like,
okay.
How do we play on Wednesday?
If we don't win on Wednesday, we're going to Europa League, boys.
I know.
Yeah, I agree. We have to win Wednesday.
If we go to Europa League, we'll win it. Watch.
Steve, I don't care if it is flow. I just want us to win. I don't care if it is flow.
Steven, but my problem is if we go to Europa League now, then we now have to start to stretch the team for no reason.
I don't want that.
I don't want that. Like if we're going to stretch the team for Champions League. Focus on EPL or something, or just
or just finish fourth in the Champions League group and you don't go to Europa League.
Oh my God, that's a disaster. Steven, don't do that to me. That's a disaster. That's a big disaster. I don't want that.
Steven is crazy.
Steven is not good at that. That's a big L. A big L. I don't want to take.
Oh man,
that's a big L.
All right, guys, I gotta jump off. But Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday on Wednesday, depending on the Tuesday. But Wednesday, that's sure. Wednesday, sure.
All right, guys, have a great week. Everybody in the chat, have a great week ahead.
So people who want to replace this show, I beg, making I watch our hard battle because I've already subscribed to the hard battle already. If you want to rewatch it, maybe in in the school, at work, you want to rewatch it, please try to watch the hard battle. YouTube is sending a message that the fans needs to be watching the hard battle. I could be able to get paid more.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I beg, my advert doesn't have Tom and Jerry. I can Popo. I don't have Tom and Jerry, but I have good advert for you guys. You can watch it.
No problem, man. All right, man, guys. Have a good week. Big up. Stay blessed, man. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.